Good afternoon and happy week 14 across the NFL. Glad to have you with us here. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns live from Cleveland. Well, since StreamYard stinks, we are recording off YouTube Live today. Kyle and Denzi are with us. So we're ready to get underway with the Browns. So if you're wondering why I didn't do a whole pregame show, that's because, well, since we're not on StreamYard, we cannot share the screen today. But anyways, Brad McManus kick it off from left to right, and away we go from First Energy Stadium. Pierre Strong, the former Patriot, will get it in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes Joe Flacco starting his second game in a Brown uniform. Last week against the Rams, he played very subpar, 254, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. DTR, Doran Thompson-Robinson, cleared from concussion protocol. He may enter today's game, but looks like, and they released P.J. Walker yesterday. So they're going to roll it out with Flacco and Thompson-Robinson the rest of the season. Of course, Sean Watson on IR. The inside handoff goes to Jerome Ford, and Ford is going to be brought down by Allen after a gain of 7. It's going to be second down and 3 coming up. A lot of injuries coming in for both these teams. Obviously, the Browns been out. They haven't had Nick Chubb since week 2. They also are missing both their starting left and right tackles. Wyatt Teller and Joel Benino staying healthy, though. Kareem Hunt, obviously, the running back with Jerome Ford. David Njoku, the tight end. Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, the 2 main wide receivers for this Browns team. Flacco fakes it to Ford on 2nd and 3, throws the screen. Here's Jerome Ford, and Ford all the way out to the 43-yard line, brought down by Aluakon, and that is the first down of the game for the Browns. Good play action there from Flacco. He's able to take the check down, and Ford picking up the first down for Jacksonville. No DeJuan Smoot today. Jeremy Ledbetter and Angela Blackson will be getting much more playing time today. However, the linebacking core is healthy. 5 sacks in the last 2 weeks for Josh Allen combined here. He has had a sensational second half of this season. Pick the inside handoff to Ford. Pass is caught down to the 43-yard line. Brown with the tackle on Amari Cooper. He was questionable yesterday. He's playing, or rather that's going to be Tillman. Chris Tillman with the first down for the Browns. Flacco, 2 for 2 passing to begin this game. I'll take Brown with the stop. Tillman has 75 receiving yards in his last 2 games. In motion is the rookie receiver, Bell. Handoff goes to the right side. Ford picks up a yard. Brought down the play by Roy Robertson Harris, and it's going to be second down and 9 coming up for Cleveland.
Did we talk about Juan Thornhill?
Juan Thornhill? Juan Thornhill out, and earlier this morning, Grant DePelt got re-signed by Cleveland. So, Browns able to get that re-signing. 2020 draft pick out of LSU. What's up, Lennon and Jason? Thanks for tuning in. Second down and 9. Elijah Moore in motion. Under center is Flacco. Flacco takes the snap. Four-step drop, dumps it over to Ford, who tries to corral it in with one hand. He does, and he dives for the first. They'll either give it to him or they'll make it 3rd down and 1, and they will mark it 3rd and 1 here for Cleveland. Opening drive of the game, Browns and Jaguars still scoreless. Jerome Ford, fantastic concentration on the catch and run there. Ford was a man who I picked up for my fantasy football team right when Nick Chubb got hurt, and he averages about anywhere between 11 to 15 points a week, and right now he already has 27 total yards. Here is Flacco. Under center, 1st and 10, or rather 3rd and 1. Kareem Hunt, the running back. Flacco under center. Takes the snap, fakes the inside handoff to Hunt, fires, passes caught, and wide open for the touchdown is David Njoku. And Jacksonville kind of picking off where they left off last week. The defense not being a strong point. Flacco looking like he's back at his 2012 form right there.
Where's the defense?
I mean, absolutely nowhere there, Kyle. Here's the play fake to Hunt. Jacksonville's defensive line not applying any pressure, and Njoku's able to get wide open.
Yeah, too many man blitzing there.
Even Njoku, of course, had that scary incident earlier in the season where he got some of his face burnt. This is his third touchdown of the year, and the extra point is right down the middle by Dustin Hopkins. So it's 7-0 Browns, and again, because we aren't on StreamYard today, we're going to have to update the score through the chat 5 minutes into the broadcast, and it's already 7-0 Browns. For those wondering, Trevor Lawrence is playing today. By the grace of God, I have no idea. Looked like he severely injured his left leg on Monday against the Bengals. He's going to tough it out today, though. For the offensive side of things, no Christian Kirk. He got put on IR with a shoulder injury, and no Walker Little. So Ezra Cleveland will be getting the start at left guard for the Jaguars. In commercial break, it looks like the Browns are the first team to score today. Bucks, Falcons, Bengals, Colts, Texans, Jets, Rams, Ravens, Bears, Lions, and Panthers, Saints. The other games going on across the 1 o'clock slate today. Later on today, we have Raiders, Vikings, Seahawks, and Niners, and 2 games on CBS. I'll be Bills, Chiefs, and Broncos, Chargers. Sunday night game is going to be an absolute dandy. Eagles, Cowboys, can't wait for that one. And then Monday night, Packers, Giants, and Dolphins, Titans. Never did I think I would say it, but I will have to be a Titans fan tomorrow night. And, well, Jaguars win today. They still have a very good shot at getting that 1 seed. So we're going to have to root for Tennessee. Also, Frank Wycheck just passed away, so not that I don't want to. It's to help out the Jaguars in the standings. We got pretty much no choice but to root for the Titans. Got to win this game first, or else I think sitting at 8-5, your chances at the 1 seed are kind of very slim. Especially if you lose and Kansas City wins, then you're pretty much just locked up in the 4th seed. And yeah, Baltimore next week at home, but right now you gotta win this game first. And we're just heading out commercial break. We'll get to see Trevor in action for the first time today. Glad to have you on board with us here for Jaguars Browns Week 14 NFL action. Feeling a little bit under the weather today, but I figured I want to broadcast every game this year. The Njoku touchdown was 34 yards. And that is where we stand. Flacco, 4 for 66 yards on the opening drive. And now here comes former Charger, Bill, and Commander kicker Dustin Hopkins kicking it away. And here is Dearness Johnson. And Johnson's going to be tripped up at the 15, and he falls down at the 17. So that's where we're going to see Trevor Lawrence in action. He is wearing extra padding on his injured leg. He was having a fantastic game against Cincinnati before the injury in the 4th quarter. 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and the Jaguars were in field goal range to take the lead in that game when the injury occurred. You know, the Bengals game is just one of those games where you got to just throw it in the trash, forget about it, and move on to the next games of the season, because that was an absolute heartbreaker to lose. But at the end of the day, the 1 seed is still in reach, as here's Travis Etienne with the handoff and a loss of 2. He'll be 2nd down and 12 coming up. Jeremiah Osu-Karma with the tackle there, and it's going to be 2nd down 11. Speaking of Etienne, it's been a big week for that family, as Trevor Etienne, the former Florida Gator running back, he just entered the transfer portal on Thursday. So he will be playing college ball elsewhere and hopes to get drafted after next college football season. Going to Dean College, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Ingram in motion. Lawrence fires pass, caught Ingram down to the 23, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 coming up here for Jacksonville. Take a look at the offensive line. No Cam Robinson, Tyler Shatney in at left guard in replacement for the injured Walker Little. Zira Cleveland at left tackle. Parker Washington, rookie, caught his first career touchdown against the Bengals. He is going to be in replacement of Christian Kirk. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Jacksonville. Here is Lawrence. ETN and shotgun. Looks like he's on the play clock. Lawrence pumps and tries to escape a sack. Lawrence dives forward for a yard. 4th and 2, and Jacksonville will punt with Logan Cook. That's about pretty much as bad as a start as you wanted. Flacco completing all his passes, going down the field for a touchdown, and then Jacksonville responding with a 3-and-out. Remember, Lawrence, he's going to have to not put a lot of pressure on that leg today. C.J. Beathard also injured his shoulder, so Nathan Rourke got called up from the practice squad. He is serving as the emergency 3rd string today. Here is Cook and the punt, and Harrison's also joining the broadcast.
Making an appearance.
Here we go. We got Harrison Denzi making appearances for the first time in a while. 34-yard touchdown to David Njoku.
How did the Browns score?
As here's the return out to the 31.
Sweet. Hey, guys.
So, Flacco threw a 34-yard touchdown to David Njoku, and Jacksonville just went 3-and-out, so it stays 7-0 Browns as we enter our second commercial break.
There's a team that can beat a good team, but they also lose to bad teams.
Yeah.
They should not be 7-5. They beat the Niners. Lost to bad teams. They got blown out by the Rams.
Buccaneers now up 3-0 over the Falcons, and the Bears now up 7-0 over the Lions. DJ Moore with the touchdown in that game with the reverse sweep touchdown. Zach Wilson is cooking right now. Is he? I hope he is. Because, 3 for 3 for 43 yards. Yeah, Wilson's having a good game. Zach Wilson needs that, man.
ACL just went down.
Oh, boy. Yeah, my voice is a little out of it. Me, Harrison, and a couple of other friends went to SmackDown on Friday, and I was pretty much screaming for 2.5 straight hours. So that's why my voice may not be up to par, but I figured, we could still broadcast the game today. I can't really be that loud anyway since it is finals week, and I can't really be yelling anyways. So I figured, with a weaker voice, whatever. My bets? Oh my gosh. So on Flip, what I did was I went through every single game today. I picked the winners. For $5, I put money line on every single winner or every single game today. And $5 I can win over 3,000 if they all hit. The Rams beat the Ravens. Funny enough, I had to change my Rams-Ravens pick so it would be like a $1,000 bigger cash out. So, even though I have the Ravens winning that game, I did pick Rams money line. And honestly, they could win today.
You just don't want to get all right though. That make you feel terrible. Who do you have at Saints?
Yeah. Right now, I have the Jaguars, though, and the Browns are winning. That would be awful if the Jaguars were the only team I got wrong today. That would be brutal. Here's Kareem Hunt in at running back. 1st and 10, second drive of the first quarter for the Browns. Flacco under center. Tries to audible. Joe Flacco. Fix the inside handoff to Hunt. Rolls out to his right. Low throw, and his first incompletion of the day goes to Tillman. 2nd and 10, Darius Williams on the coverage. Still no Tyson Campbell. He played against the Bengals, but I guess he must have played through an injury. He is out once again. When we take a look at the Browns starting quarterbacks, weeks 1 through 3, it was Watson. Week 4 was Robinson. Week 6 was P.J. Walker. Week 7 was Watson. Week 8 was Walker. Weeks 9 through 10 was Watson. He got injured for good. DTR for weeks 11-12, and now Flacco last week and this week. Very rare you see 4 starting quarterbacks in a year, and there's Robinson in the game with an inside handoff and a gain of 3. It would have been wide open if he took it himself. Hunt with the gain of 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Browns.
Frank, you hear the news about the Frank Wycheck news?
Yeah, Frank Wycheck. That's sad. 52 years old.
Famously known for the musical City Mirror.
Yep. Threw the pass to Ken Dyson. As now we have an injury for the Browns offensive line. I would not be surprised if tomorrow, before the Titans-Dolphins game, the Titans honor their 3-time Pro Bowl tight end. Right there on the injury. That's Pollock, the center. Aluakon got tangled up with him. With 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, we will head to commercial break.
I very much remember him.
Yep, Ethan Pollock, Posick, playing the Seahawks from 2017 to 2021. He went to LSU, drafted in the 2nd round. Yeah, that's not 2nd-round talent.
He's okay, but he was not a very good player for the Seahawks. I watched him for many years.
I felt dead this morning when I woke up. I was completely out of it. Nah, well, as you know, since yesterday, I've been kind of feeling a little bit under the weather, so I was like, oh, okay. But now that I'm broadcasting, I actually feel like way more alive than I was earlier, which is good. But yeah, no. So pretty much what StreamYard does is they only give you 20 hours to stream a month for the free plan. And of course, since the Jaguars Bengals game, I was at 22 hours. My hour, listen to this. Listen to how lucky we are. My 20 hours restart today at midnight. If only the Jaguars were on Monday Night Football, we could have had another broadcast on StreamYard, but oh well. Now, for whatever reason, it started at November 10th, and yeah, I have my 20 hours.
That's a good thing. Think about it.
Yeah, I know. I got my email you make more content than other people. Yeah, but that's a problem because now we can't use your platform.
Texans are struggling with injuries here.
Bengals up 7-0. I forgot who I picked for that game. No, for Bengals Colts, because that one is literally the definition of 50-50. Browning with a 54-yard bomb to Chase Brown. So at least Browning is also playing really good. Luckily, the Jaguars are on local CBS today, so everyone could use Kyle's Sunday ticket. I'm not the one borrowing it this week. Here's Flacco. Throws the screen. Devin Njoku on 3rd and 7 is going to lose 2 yards. Brought down the play by Devin Lloyd. If I wasn't lazy enough, I grabbed his jersey. Ward on Monday. It was not a good luck charm. Because I'm feeling pretty cold in my room, I figured I'd just wear a hoodie today. But 4th and 8. And Jacksonville is going to force a punt. So the Browns score on their opening drive, and they'll punt away on their second drive. Here comes Corey Borquez. Once upon a time, a Patriot during the 2017 offseason. He's, of course, played regular season games with the Bills and the Packers. He's also a member of the Rams for the 2021 preseason. So we have 8 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Borquez, the punt. This is a good kick. And Parker Washington to retrieve it from the 13. Washington's going to break off a tackle and step out of bounds at the 16. 7:48 to go here in the first. Cleveland still up 7-zip. Jacksonville's offense needs to respond, even if it's with the field goal. See what happens when we come back from commercial break. Oh, perfect. It's only a 30-second commercial break. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised Jets Texans wasn't the game on CBS today. Kind of shocked they gave it Jaguars Browns, but it's a much better game on paper, so at least that's
You
good.
check to make sure your game's not on national television because it's the Jets.
Is it on Fox? Because this is the CBS game.
If the Jets on Fox, I can put it on Fox. Should be able to let them watch it, right, Grant? It's on.
Jaguars get out of the huddle here. 1st and 10 after our 30-second commercial break. Here's Lawrence putting Evan Ingram in motion. Ingram finally caught his first touchdown. That's an offsides on the Browns. Free play. And Calvin Ridley cuts inside. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. There'll be a penalty against Jacksonville, or rather against Cleveland. They will decline. First down Jaguars. JOK getting called for offsides. And now the Jaguars finally getting to their bread and butter offense. Lawrence, Washington in motion. Pitch to the right side. Here's ETN. ETN getting blockers and push that out after a gain of about 7, maybe 8. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Jacksonville. And by the way, we are NFC South Division lead on the line in Atlanta. The Falcons just tied that game up at 3. We'll keep you more scoring updates as the afternoon goes along here during commercial breaks and stoppages of play. They give ETN a gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Here comes the direct snap to ETN. ETN's going to take it to the left side. Gets the blocking. 1st down, much more past midfield down to the 45 where he's brought down by Fields the 3rd. And Brandon Sheriff leading the way for Jacksonville there. They'll find great blocking out in front. ETN. Lloyd blocking out in front, and now we have another Brown injured. See quite a few injuries today for the Browns. Down currently on the field for the Browns is number 54. Ogabina Oraku. He is a former Ram, now the 2019 draft class. Former Ram draft pick getting helped off the field. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. I'm on CBS, by the way. I'm not even on. We're on CBS. What's up, Zoe? Thanks for stopping by.
No, hold on. I'll be right. I'm coming over. Okay.
Our poor friend Ryan. He's having a difficult time putting on the Jets game.
I'll be over in a minute.
Stinks. Both of these coaches, by the way, are on the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff. Lawrence in shotgun. Zay Jones in motion. Fakes the handoff to Johnson. Lawrence fires hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete, looking for Calvin Ridley, and it's 2nd and 10 for Jacksonville. Lawrence trying to throw that ball away quicker. Take a look at the Browns' defensive line. Dowland Tomlinson, what a good acquisition he was. Darius Smith, another free agent acquisition for these Browns teams. Myles Garrett right there with TJ Watt in terms of the sack leader department. Martin Emerson and Greg Newsome, the 2 corners for Cleveland. Here's Lawrence. Takes a snap on 2nd and 10, and we have a whistle. False start. Ron Tolbert, our official. 10th season as a referee. I'm going to call it on the left tackle today. There's a Cleveland. Second down at 15 now for Jacksonville after the penalty. Lawrence takes the snap. Johnson, the running back. Lawrence dumps it off to Johnson. Johnson cuts inside, breaking off tackles all the way down to the 44. Making it third down and much more manageable here for Jacksonville. Reese Hurst with the tackle, former Raider. Hurst wrapping up after Mitchell could not for Cleveland. It's going to be third down and 9 for the Jaguars. There's 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jacksonville driving. Second offensive drive of the game for them. David Njoku's touchdown, the only point scored in this one. Third down 9 in shotgun. Johnson remains the running back. Lawrence. Quick throw down left side. Pass is going to be incomplete. Looking for Zay Jones. Knocked away by Emerson. No flag, and it's 4th and 9. Jacksonville's going to punt it away here. Nice man coverage. Zay Jones wide open down the left side, but Emerson should be able to knock that pass away. I was taking the deep shot on 3rd and 9. They were kind of stuck in no man's land anyway. So here's Cook. He has 25 punts inside the 20-yard line this season. That's tied for 3rd most in the NFL. And he's going to have another one here as it is fair caught at the 9 by Proch. 5:32 to go, first quarter. Browns up 7-0, getting the football back. What a huge win this would be for the Browns, and what an utter catastrophe this would be for Jacksonville. Colts and Texans both win today. Both teams will be a half game back of the division lead. Three quick score updates. Still 3-3 between the Falcons and the Bucks. Bengals still have 7-0 over the Colts. Texans, Jets still tied at 0. Rams up 3-0 over the Ravens. And the Bears up 7-0 over the Lions. Lions, speaking of teams that started off hot but has not really performed to that next level the second half of the year, that would be the Lions. They got crushed by Baltimore. They got beat pretty convincingly by a red-hot Packers team on Thanksgiving. I know they won last week, but still. I don't think it was anything amazing, right? Yeah, they played the Saints, if I'm not mistaken. And after they were up 21-0 early, the Saints only lost by like 6. So still a commercial break here. All right. Flacco, this season, is playing his second game. Flacco, last time he played 2 or less games this season was 2021 when he was with the Jets his second season. First and 10 now for the Browns. Flacco takes the outside pitch and throws it into the dirt. Second and 10. So the referee has blown the whistle as Sean Jenkins takes it into the end zone. What I was thinking he hoped was a touchdown, but nope. I'm actually calling touchdown grounding. Nope. Incomplete pass. Second and 10 coming up here for the Browns. Wow. No one was within 6 yards of the throw. Kind of shocked they didn't call intentional grounding, but here's the handoff. And getting absolutely nothing there on the play was, I believe, Kareem Hunt, 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Browns. Cleveland up 7-0. Score has not changed. Fortunately, since we can't get back on StreamYard until tomorrow, we're going to have to refer to the chat to check the score. Jacksonville's defense ranked 24th total, 24th against the pass. Or at 30th against the pass, 24th total. Flacco. Empty backfield, 3rd and 10 for the Browns. Flacco. 4-step drop, looks to his right. Pass is overthrown to Amari Cooper. We saw the Browns go 3 and out real quick. A lot of stoppages in this game. Every other game across the league has about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. This one still has 4.5. Marquez up to punt it away. Here's Parker Washington. Punt from Marquez. Washington has to retrieve it way back at the 20. Now returning. And he doesn't make a lot of fancy moves. He's brought down at the 18 from the Browns special teams. Marquez, what a boot. Head back to commercial break. 4:20 to go. Browns still up 7-0 over Jacksonville. Yeah, a lot of commercial breaks here to begin. A lot of commercial breaks, but Cleveland punts. Jacksonville getting the ball back. You got it right.
For the playback here because I was at home. And now the Xbox had to get readjusted and be here.
Sorry, Grant.
Oh, good.
So now he's happy. So there we go. Anything happen here? They score. What happened?
Nope. 3 and out for the Browns. Jaguars
Really
getting the ball
miss
back at
much.
the 18. Not miss much at all.
Cross country runners who kept the speed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So hot.
You can still save yourself a bunch of money. Just by
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Just
So you want out? Yeah. I think it's like you gotta go with this. I know you can't go like this. I don't think it's gonna look like you know if you pull it down.
Grant, you know how to put the curtains up?
Oh, yeah.
Just block down.
I'll be the spot.
Pass caught by Ingram and Young.
Good announcement.
You go, Kyle. What do you got?
Oh, I know everything else splits, actually. It'll take over the champ. See we got. Showing some highlights right now.
Just fell down all the
Right,
way.
here comes Lawrence. He can in the backfield.
Fortunately, I don't know.
Lawrence in shotgun formation here. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff to Etienne. Curls out. Oh, throws to Ridley. Incomplete.
All right, I don't really know what's up with that, but
I want to play
you can try it, I guess. 3rd down and 8 coming up here for Jacksonville. Incomplete pass to Ridley, and it's going to be 3rd down 8. There is Will Winnicott, the strength coach for Lawrence. I'm sure he's done a marvelous job getting him in shape for this week's game. Certainly not me. I thought he was out until at least week 16 at minimum when I first saw the injury. 3rd down and 8. Lawrence, second to go on the play clock. Here's the snap. Lawrence, quick throw is blown up immediately. Only a gain of 2 for Zay Jones. And he is brought down. On the tackle was number 27, I believe. Oh, nope, number 23, Martin Emerson. And so Jacksonville goes 3 and out. So both teams kind of trading 3 and out here. No one's really taking that extra step forward. This was expected to be a very defensive contest, and indeed it has been. Here's the fair catch at the 27. 2:55 to go. Approach with the fair catch. We'll head out for 30 seconds for a quick ad break. Lawrence not beginning this game strong at all. 5 for 8 for 35 yards. Etienne, who's been dealing with a shoulder injury. 3 rushes for 22 yards. A little bit of chest area injury for Etienne, so they're trying to limit his carries. Now the Browns get the ball right back. Joe Flacco. First home start at Brown Uni. Pick the snap under center here. So Brian in motion. Handoff. Ford breaking away from Trayvon Walker. He's brought down by Jeremy Ledbetter after a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up here for Cleveland. Ravens taking the 7-3 lead over the Browns, or over the Rams, excuse me. Browns have the tiebreaker over Baltimore right now for whatever that's worth. Flacco in shotgun, 2nd down and 9. Flacco fires, and the pass is caught by Amari Cooper.
Oh my God! I think one of the best catches I've seen this year.
Oh, they gotta say incomplete. Caught the pass out of bounds. I thought originally Cooper got those 2 feet in. Yep. No, one's in, one's out.
Nope, out of bounds.
Oh,
It's out.
you gotta feel bad right now.
Oh, that was
That's a
one
good catch.
significant
Shot his best,
effort
too.
No, that's a great catch.
by Amari Cooper. He couldn't get both feet in.
Unlucky
But
break, Browns.
Very, very nice catch nonetheless. Fortunately, will not count towards the stat sheet. Flacco takes the snap as the play clock runs out and overthrows David Njoku. Now, the Browns have been playing terrible pretty much since the first drive of the game, and this is what's getting a little frustrating. Jacksonville is not taking advantage of a weak opponent.
I mean, this is a quarterback that's good at taking.
Last time Flacco was any sort of decent 2016, 2017. Signed with the Broncos, got released after a year, played with the Jets for 3 years. Was on the Eagles practice squad, got released, now on the Browns. It's been a weird journey since 2018 for Joe Flacco. Here is the Yeah.
Play for a lot of teams.
Parker Washington out to the 30, and nice stutter step out to the 43, but there's a flag, and this one could be getting called back. Don't want to be blocking in the back. I think LaVisca wore 10.
Yeah, he did work there.
Parker Washington. Referees gather. Let's see what the call is. Yep, blocking in the back on Jacksonville. Yep. I think so, yeah. Looks like Jacksonville's going to have the ball. Here's the illegal block at the 32.
Yeah. That was away from the ball.
Can't do that. So Jacksonville's going to get it at their own 22.
So no more punting, Graham.
Jacksonville only has 6 minutes of possession time. Every single drive has accumulated in a punt. The Browns' offense is not doing any wonders. So you got to expect that Jacksonville's got to capitalize on one of these drives soon. Here's ETN. Up the middle in a yard, 2nd and 9. ETN. Now Lawrence will be back under center. It was a low-scoring first quarter here in Cleveland. 5 straight punts. That's what we've been dealing with here. Lawrence in shotgun. It's a snap. 2nd and 9. Fires. Quick pass out to Evan Ingram and a gain of 11. First down, Jacksonville. Clock continuing to run now. Under a minute left in this opening quarter. Ingram was able to get his first touchdown against the Bengals on Monday. He's played very well since his joining the Jaguars before last year. I was very skeptical of his one-year contract at first, but a 3-year contract in the offseason. False start, or rather, it's going to be offsides on the Browns. 1st and 5 coming up here for Jacksonville. Neutral zone infraction against the Browns, and it'll be 1st and 5. Guy called as Maurice Hurst, former Raider and Niner. First down and 5. Lawrence play fake to ETN, and Lawrence got a chuck one deep and wide open was Zay Jones, and he dropped it.
God, it's gonna be a freaking touchdown.
That would have been a touchdown.
That's terrible.
Zay Jones with the drop, and that is going to be the difference maker in this game. Wow, he was wide open.
Look at this.
Wide open all by his lonesome. Lawrence kind of overthrew it, but
Come on, that's very catchable.
that's catchable, though.
He took an extra step. He reached that one early. I mean, Grant, he would at least got to there, maybe further if he didn't fall down.
Well, and that's a PI too. You can't be grabbing.
That's a heartbreaker. 2nd down and 5. Lawrence fakes ETN. Pumps.
Whoa.
Throws while being sacked and
Almost fumbled it.
incomplete. 3rd out of 5 here. He did almost fumble it. What a terrible start for this Jaguars offense. Again, I know injuries and playing the league's top defense is a problem, but no way should it be this bad.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I don't know. Well, I was at last week's game, so I shouldn't complain. It's
We're
the
down at
Chargers.
5. We're up here for Jacksonville. Next one, 0 for 3 on third down conversions. Lawrence. And are they going to call a false start? Oh, what in the world? Now Doug Peterson communicating with one of the officials.
Maybe a delayed game.
Delay of game?
Delayed game.
That's a brutal call. Flacco snapped it significantly later than that.
Still, you got to get it off quicker.
Gotta get it off quicker, but I mean, they have been giving Joe Flacco a lot of leeway in this first quarter. A lot of leeway they have given him, and well, now they are not. They're not going to be as kind to the Jaguars. 3rd and 10 now for Jacksonville.
Not an easy place to play.
3 penalties for 20 yards now for Jacksonville. Cleveland only has 1 for 5. Lawrence under duress, steps up in the pocket, fires incomplete. Pass was thrown behind Ridley. 4th and 10, and there's another punt from Logan Cook. My goodness. Here's the punt from Cook. And this one will be fair caught at the 28 with 5 seconds left in the first. So Cleveland will snap the ball one more time. And into the second quarter we go. Cleveland.
Cleveland rocks.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Where are you going, Harris?
they go eat. See you later. I'll be back. The Good Burger, 2 on Paramount Plus.
I've never seen either of the two. I kind of want to. I've never even seen the first one. I've always wanted to watch it though. Last play of the first quarter. Flacco fires, caught by Cooper.
Oh, we got 1 second.
Why is Montana Brown on Amari Cooper? I have no idea.
End of the first.
End of the first. Browns up 7-0. Jaguars offense looking really sloppy. We'll be right back here on YouTube. What? Brutal.
Brutal. All right, I'll be back.
Lions are getting absolutely creamed by the Bears. 10-0.
That's
Did
unfortunate.
the Bears just blow the lead to the Lions like 2 weeks ago? What's going to happen again?
Maybe.
You know it is, but the Lions are so fraudulent recently, getting wins by 3 points.
I was talking about that when you were gone, funny enough. I was like, they have not been convincing. We'll be right back here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. The Jaguars trailing the Browns heading into the second quarter. Hang up commercial break here in Cleveland. Browns last week against the Rams had an opening drive touchdown. They punted 5 straight drives after that. Now after their touchdown to Njoku today, there has been 3 straight punts. Flacco on 1st and 10. And passes wide open. Elijah Moore down to the 36. Oh, man. Jaguars defense is just playing sloppy right now. Absolutely sloppy. The offense ain't doing much better either. A much-needed win for Jacksonville, and they had not performed with that energy. Last year, they did. Last year against the Ravens, the Cowboys, the Jets, the Titans, they played like it was must-win energy. Today, not at all. Here's Ford, down to the 31. Defense outside the linebacking core is banged up. CTs are playing. The only player we're really missing in this game is Campbell, who's having the worst season of his career.
You gotta get Calais Campbell back next year.
I really thought we were getting him this year. He would have been the perfect piece to this defensive line. It would have been nice having him back, but oh well. Give Roy Robertson and Harris some more playing time, which is fine by me as well. 6 out of 5. Flacco play action fires wide open to Njoku. David Njoku with a stiff arm, and he's in for his second touchdown.
I'm picking him up. What? Matt has him?
David Njoku, second touchdown of the day. 13-0. And I don't even need to say it, but if you are a Jaguar fan, you need to panic right now. You are not winning this football game the way how this offense has been playing. Play action has been. I mean, Flacco is what, like 37 years old? I mean, 38.
Even worse.
You're telling me this man is going to eat you alive in the short passing game? I'll believe it.
Hasn't been a starter in over 6.
Ridiculous. Hopkins' kick is good. It's 14-0 Browns. It's embarrassing right now. Now I'm getting mad. I kept in my frustration throughout the entirety of the Bengals game. You know, whatever. Jake Browning, there's not much film studied on him. He's only making playing in his 3rd or 4th career game. Whatever. But Joe Flacco, again, he's 38 years old. You know he's going to attack you underneath. Make Flacco throw deep. Why are you letting all these play-action passes get wide open?
The Browns win. I think Flacco gets a playoff.
What's up? Oh, Browns win today. They're definitely going to the playoffs.
That's cool for Flacco. That's the only thing I like. I want the Jags to win, but man, I feel good for Flacco. He gets to play playoffs. He deserves it.
Uh-huh.
Super Bowl winning.
They go last week.
No, they got crushed by the Rams. 30-19. Now they got Njoku and Flacco combo. I mean, these are good throws, but Jesus, they're leaving them wide open. I mean, there's got to be something on that one. So you don't play the Niners. I don't play the Niners.
I already played the Niners,
You gotta play
bro.
them twice. You gotta play them twice. We're
True.
gonna play the Eagles next week, man. Then see what they do. I played the Cowboys and Niners last week. That's crazy. That's the hardest 4-game stretch that any team's ever played. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, all just-
No.
Sucks.
Yeah, no sense.
I don't want to. I'm not watching my
Let's go, boy. Let's get it, Lamar. Let's get it. What do you put no touchdown?
Basically,
34 and 30 yards respectfully on both touchdowns by Njoku.
There it is. Here comes the Jaguars right now, man.
Sure. Johnson out to the 22.
Still first half. Gotta believe.
Gotta believe,
First
not
half
giving up
means
yet.
Absolutely nothing in football. You could be winning the first half like the Seahawks and lose by 20 to the damn Niners.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, make it worse. So the first half's don't mean anything. Yeah, you want to get a good lead, you can always come back. Browns Seahawks game, we were up 14-0 against the Browns, right? They came back, took the lead, we scored the last second to win the game. So
Never give up, guys.
never give up. That's a perfect scenario against the Browns.
Never give up.
It's 14-0.
Still got 3 quarters left in the game.
Quarterbacks take the lead. So.
First and 10 for Jacksonville. Well, appreciate the encouragement, eh?
Yeah, let's go.
Because they faked the inside handoff to ETN.
Wide
Lawrence
open.
throws deep. Pass is overthrown. Intercepted. Oh, that was an arm punt. At Martin Emerson with the pick.
Nah, give up.
Emerson's third pick of the year. I think now it's time to say that, yeah. Lawrence was rushed back. He was.
Well, that was just, what kind of throw is that? First down, you need to throw a Hail Mary?
Hi, Sam.
Look what you just missed, Sam.
What I missed?
Oh, it's 14-0, and I'm having a
And
miserable
then
time.
Trevor Lawrence just threw a 50-yard pick.
Uh-huh.
It ain't
Hey,
looking
Sam's
so
good luck.
hot.
Sam's good luck.
They got what they deserved. They brought back Trevor Lawrence too quick. They're playing a Browns team that doesn't even have their starter.
You know David Njoku has 2 30-yard touchdowns.
Shit.
It's been brutal.
Joe Flacco, a 38-year-old starter.
I haven't seen this screen in 2 years. YouTube Studio. The face cam right off YouTube Studio. It doesn't have
The
screen
only
about
negative
2
is the
years.
scoreboard part.
Yeah.
I know.
So that's the same thing. So that's what I like. Grant always makes it work. On the first half, right, Denzi?
Yeah, bro, you still got
Jags got a whole second half. Yeah.
Sure do. Was it halftime yet or not?
Oh, no. We're still like early second quarter.
Oh. It's 2 o'clock. How the hell are they not? How the hell are they?
Well, no, halftime's usually at about 2:30.
Well.
They just like.
Didn't they have a good return too? Like, the game's on in the dining hall, and they had. I saw like a 30-yard return from somebody. I don't even know what it was, but.
Oh, yeah, Washington had the return, and that got called back for blocking in the back, of
Grace,
course.
you hear the news?
What?
The Jets informed Zach Wilson that he was traded.
Yep, I heard about that. And they have and they're starting him, which is so funny.
Kyle just mouthed me to the Patriots as if it could get any worse. That's the one guy that can make it 30 times worse with.
I would agree.
Let's have a nice straight up Trevor Lawrence for Zach Wilson.
I'd laugh. I'm not even
Wilson's
gonna lie.
been the better quarterback today.
Well,
Take that as you will.
and one has 2 ankles, so that are not. one of them
Yeah,
not featured injured.
fair. Bears up 14-10 over the Rams. Bears up 10-6 over the Lions. Saints up 7-3 over the Panthers. Bucks Falcons still tied at 10. Bengals up 14-0, but I'm pretty sure the Colts are in the red zone.
If that game's not over.
Holy
And
crap,
then
Colts.
Jets Texans still scoreless.
What's scoreless?
Jets Texans.
Of course it is.
We need
take
the
that one,
Texans
don't
to
you go
lose in the worst way possible because our division lead is in serious jeopardy.
The Jets look like they're about to punt, so.
Well, the Texans have no one to throw to.
Here's Flacco, the
Rather
throw.
do the Jets. What do you think this
Cooper.
is?
Down to the 31.
Should still be scoring a little bit more, but geez, they lost Tank Dell and Nico Collins. And now, at least the Jets
Yeah,
can
Tank
get
Dell.
Olsen.
Wasn't it like a brutal leg injury
Yeah,
or something like that?
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Look at this throw. Sam,
I'm watching.
you know how unnecessary this is.
Oh, he overthrew him by a
First
mile.
down. It's first down. If that's third down, I'm fine. Because it's going to be a punt either way. Quick pass, it's a punt. But on first down, you got to run the ball.
Hey, but not, you don't throw 30 yards downfield.
2nd and 4. Ford on the handoff. Gets the blocking he needs. Much more inside the 40. Oh, well. They're going to have to play as the Cardiac Cats like they played the majority of last year because
They're 4-8. They came back last week.
came back against
Ravens next
Titans, the
week.
Cowboys, the Ravens. I'm not even looking forward to broadcasting next week's game at this rate. Ravens are going to easily beat us by 35 if we continue to play this
Yeah, you gotta play
badly.
bad against the Browns. You gotta have
Easily.
momentum home.
Oh,
Oh, you're playing at least home against the Ravens.
that does not mean a damn thing, just like it didn't mean a damn thing against Cincinnati either. 1st and 10, Tillman in motion, inside handoff, Hunt,
You at least had good offense.
yard.
last game.
Yeah,
You lost, but it was at least a decent offense. You scored more than 0 points.
oh, what's going on here?
Oh, here's a Jackson.
Bless me.
This is tomorrow. Next week.
Well, there's Flacco.
Wide open.
46-yard bomb to Odell Beckham Jr.
He hasn't been fantasy, so he's probably loving that right now. There
I'm
he
playing
is.
Sam. I'm gonna lose to Sam, but it's already like the 4 or 5 season.
Lamar Jackson, baby. Great pickup.
Here he goes.
Great pickup.
Yes,
From
sir.
Ryan. Traded Justin Herbert
Yeah, that was
for
terrible.
Lamar Jackson.
Terrible deal.
Lamar.
Here's the handoff, Hunt up the middle,
Nice one, Ryan.
down to the 37. Herbert is playing the Broncos today, though. He might cook.
I'm sorry, you have no excuse. You literally did not score a touchdown against the Patriots. last
Yeah,
week.
I knew you were going to say that.
You have a much better offense. I mean, it's not even close.
It's not even close.
Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert should be scoring points on it.
Against-
no Judon and no Christian Gonzalez. That's all I'm saying. You should be scoring on it.
No
Well,
Marcus Jones either.
it sucks, but
They're gonna say it was the rain.
that's it's coaching. It's always been coaching. What's up,
Yeah, that's
they're down 4. Flacco fires, intercepted right to Darius Williams. Williams with the return. He's pushed that mouse at the 42. Needed that. Flacco with a bad throw.
Grant's giving up.
What's up, May? Thanks for stopping by. Everyone looks comfy over there. Now I need the Jags to put together. That's right, May.
That is what the doctor ordered.
Can't wait to come over for dinner and see you. But
Grant, don't go up too early.
nah, Darius Williams with the pick. And honestly, you could argue that Flacco pick was
That was
worse than the Lawrence one.
Yeah, because at least
Jaguars
bombed
getting
it downfield, whatever.
bailed out
Flacco
there.
threw that one about 5 or 10 yards.
Grant was a bailout, but we'll take it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jaguars needed that. Now got their confidence high now.
Give it 21
Yup.
nothing, now it's done.
Now they got their confidence high.
we got May as our good luck charm now.
I'm saying, you gotta hop on the bandwagon. Hey guys, breaking news.
They have about midfield now.
Breaking
So.
news on the stream.
Oh,
Williams,
now a
4th pick of
Jaguars
the
fan.
year. Here's ETN ripping off a tackle and getting a gain of 9.
that was a really good run.
And all of a sudden, the momentum beginning to just
See,
shift
you
a
need
little
this.
bit in Jaguars' favor.
Yeah,
See, this is what I like to say when I'm watching Bruins games. One thing happens that goes your way, and then the momentum starts to shift like that. Like
Right
that.
now, it is just 2-0 team against the Bruins right
Yo, he
That's
breaks
true.
that tackle. He's going.
It's a great way to put it. It was only
That is a great way to put it. It is only 2-0 right now.
And it's still the second. It's still like early, late first period right now.
7-14. Colts.
Washington in motion. ETN avoids the original hit, but he loses a yard. 3rd down and 4. Or 3rd down and 2 coming up here for Jacksonville. Well, can't go 3 and out.
Yeah, that's the
Roger
last thing
Minshew
you
on the
want.
bench. Do a touchdown.
What's up?
Roger Minshew. Buddy.
Oh,
Ali Cox.
Why did I switch to Lawrence last
even tell
second?
me
I
how
should have
to
just
touchdown.
stuck with Minshew, but
Yeah, nah, he's
3rd and 2. Lawrence fires down the middle. Passes caught by Zay Jones. Down to the 38. And Jones, what a spectacular game Monday against the Bengals. Coming up huge there. Kind of redeeming himself from that first quarter drop.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Wasn't that like the deep bomb? It was like
Yeah.
Jones had like the time of day and
Yeah, well, it is what it
Hey,
is.
man, the Colts just missed.
Yep.
Right back.
Colts just
Yeah.
missed the extra point, so Bengals now with 14-6
Whoa,
in Cincinnati.
Lawrence
Lawrence, he's going to be out as a
on the side.
receiver here.
Direct
The
snap.
direct snap was to ETN down to the 34. 2nd down, about 5 coming up here for Jacksonville.
Doug Peterson trickery with that.
What's up, Ron?
Lawrence go to the side.
That was incredible. I want Lawrence to get a receiving touchdown. That would be really cool.
And he did something that Tom Brady couldn't do. Anyway.
As you can see, one of the offensive linemen for the Jaguars, his name is the opponent's team,
He's-
Mr. Cleveland.
yeah. Go Jags. That's right, Ron. We need you right here. Dearness Johnson with a carry to gain of 2. They get 3rd down and 4 here for Jacksonville. Well, they're in field goal range, worst case scenario, but I really feel Jacksonville needs 7. They got
We have
the field goal just past midfield.
a couple of score updates. The Buccaneers just got a safety on the Falcons. It's 12-10 Tampa. And the Saints just got a touchdown. So it's 14-3.
Block, block. Doing good, Ron.
What's up?
James Winston.
I think it's their
Car back?
No, it's back there.
They're down in 4 here for Jacksonville.
Well, we got
They're up
Saints
doing good.
defense,
Feel a
yo,
little
look at
under the
that.
weather, but we're still broadcasting the game here.
Oh,
Lawrence under
Oh,
duress.
it's
Down
ankle.
he goes. Back at the 47. And Grant DePelt, who just got the contract extension this morning.
Oh, that changed the whole momentum.
Oh, he hit Lawrence down low.
Well, he knows that ankle is exposed. Look at the heavy tape on that left foot.
Yep.
Oh. It looked like he
Lawrence
got on
was
the right
walking
foot,
under
so.
the field under his own power.
Oh, his ankle went through.
Oh, boy. Trevor. Please don't injure
That's
yourself.
how you have to do it as a defensive player there.
Oh, yeah, Puka.
Here's the
Oh, yeah,
punt.
Puka.
That's Grant's play.
I know, Puka.
Fair. Rolls out of bounds at the 4.
Oh, yeah,
So
Byron.
Cleveland will get it at the 4. Jacksonville doesn't even get a field goal.
No.
3rd and 4. Honestly, I would have ran there, but
Oh, same was a block.
Had
punt
the
for a
commercial
touchdown.
break.
It was?
Yeah, there was a player.
Block
Block
punt.
Wow, blocked punt with a touchdown.
7 minutes left.
That's why Saints defense.
7 minutes. Round.
I'm watching this interception.
In the second quarter.
That's terrible.
He was
Joe
the
Flacco,
broadcaster.
3 people were there. That'd be the worst pick of the season. Joe Flacco. There was no one even near the area. I just looked really quick. 3 people, 3 Browns player, 3 Jaguars right there, and 1 Browns all the way far on the left.
There's nobody there.
didn't matter though.
Ooh. It's just smooth.
The drive went to crap, but
Lions 32. Come on, Detroit, wake up.
Yes, don't give them on.
Yep.
I'll take that. Every single quarter.
Desmond Ritter got sacked by Antoine Winfield, 8-yard loss in the end zone. He fumbled it, and Keith Smith recovered it for a touchdown, for a fumble, for a 2-point conversion.
You threw it right here. There's no
Whatever.
players.
Texas Jets are scoreless, and the only thing that's going to make me happy about this is if Houston loses, because our division lead still wouldn't be in jeopardy.
Yeah, this is the Browns that have thrown 5 from 30 or 30-yard line. It was just and they were in field goal range.
This offense is not playing too hot.
That one was offensive line. Trevor had no time to throw there. He's not playing anyone else. Right? That's Ezra Cleveland.
Up pick 6. Colts pick 6. 14-12.
Yes,
Browning-
sir.
Browning throws.
Pick 6?
Browning throws
Yep.
to Hudson, intercepted by Harrison
Oh
for
my God, that's
36-yard
gonna
pick
get a lot of
6.
fancy.
Pick 6, baby. Got that Colts defense.
And they're doing some
Well, you got the Colts
I
defense.
just picked them up this week. I was gonna start the Browns this week, but Trevor Lawrence came back, so I was like, nah, not starting them this week.
Well, you just got
Tenzi's at 48 already.
6 points off that.
So
So
Lamar's got 15.
from your
Kamara's
from
got
that.
12. Kyron's 5. Watkins 3. Oh, Joe Mixon's on your bench, though.
You got 15.
Yeah, it's like there's that.
It's alright though. My roommate's gonna get that much.
Just in
Anyways.
general, though, I mean, you see Kyron Williams playing against the Baltimore defense. In that scenario, you would rather put Mixon in his Colts defense is not as good.
Yeah, I know.
Even though Kyron's playing great.
Watch back the replay now, and you know what? So it was going to be a one-handed catch to their tight end, and then he took it right out of his hands. Harrison took it right out of his hands.
Yes, sir.
First and 10 just hang at commercial break. Flacco play action, quick throw, and pass is caught and fumbled. Amari
Oh,
Cooper has
Jaguars get the
fumbled.
ball.
Devin Lloyd on the fumble recovery, and he's pushed out of bounds by
Jaguars
Joel
are getting
Benito
so
at
many
the
breaks
12.
right now.
That's another bailout.
Offense,
That is
you need
another
to
bailout.
score.
That's crazy.
Any points right now is good points. 3 or 7. Anything.
You're-
Come
the
on,
defense
boys.
basically
You
giving
got to
it the
capitalize now. Quick throw off the slant. Cooper, what a punch out from Andrew
offense. An
Wingard.
interception and a fumble.
And
Right?
Devin Lloyd is right on top of it.
So Amari Cooper
That was
he
really
forced
bad.
a fumble
Hey.
for him too.
Hey, the Colts are targeting 14-14. They got this much division.
Well, and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, they're not winning shit now.
Oh,
So
my.
they're winning every game.
That's the spirit, Kyle.
Oh, that's
I need the
PI.
Ravens to win.
PI.
See,
Let's go. Kyrie Williams. Give me that fucking
Oh,
touchdown.
boy. I'm
Come on.
turning off red zone if y'all ain't letting me call the game yet. First and 10 for Jacksonville. Rounds 26 giveaway this season. That's the most in the league.
One of the
First and
Patriots.
10. That's exactly what I was thinking. More than the Patriots or the Jets. That's crazy. Lawrence, handoff goes. ETN breaks off a tackle. Takes it to the right side. ETN gets a gain of 2 before he's brought out of bounds by Greg Newsome. Cannot kick a field goal here. You need 7.
I mean, 3 is better than none.
3 is
but
better than none, but
this defense
7 is
working its
almost a
ass off
guarantee.
for this fucking offense.
I know. I mean, I have never seen the Jaguars defense play this well, and having the Jaguars offense respond so poorly.
I mean, 2 possessions straight, the interception and the fumble.
Yeah, capitalize out that you're at the 10. It's 2nd and 8. Johnson in motion.
Oh.
Lawrence fires for the end zone. Passes hauled in.
And
Evan Ingram for the touchdown.
That's a huge turnaround for that team.
Huge turnaround. They get the fumble recovered by Lloyd, forced by Wingard, and then Ingram, who never caught a touchdown this season. He's got 2 in 2 games. Jacksonville pulls it with a possession. Nice play there from Lawrence, stepping up in the pocket. Nice throw over the top. Ingram able to get it over the corner there. And so Jacksonville now pulls in 14-6 with the extra point. A massive, massive momentum shift as McManus nails the extra point right down the middle.
Beautiful. Exactly what you needed off that.
So Evan Ingram from 10 yards out. Trevor, 4 touchdown passes in 3 games. And Jacksonville
Jeez, Lawrence got a nice season there. 10 yards.
getting what they need to do.
You're welcome for coming back, by the way.
Sam is the good luck charm.
I was in the dining hall and I saw the game start and I saw it go in the crowd. I'm like, all right, better have back soon.
You want to injure
Well, touchdown Rams. I just looked over.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, Kyle.
Oh, they're looking at the same records right now. If I want to have a chance at the playoffs, no offense against stupid bet.
I have a chance.
Oh, believe me, but as I mentioned back in the first quarter, my bet was stupid with a capital S. I have like that 12-game parlay rolling right now. And I picked the Rams so I can win an extra like $1,000. Well, the Lions aren't doing me any good.
Packers are screwed for tomorrow. Jair Alexander's out. That's huge for the Giants.
Well, it's huge for the Giants. They'll be fine. Although I am rooting for Tommy DeVito the rest of the season.
Sir, Mr. Town.
Guy's awesome.
Tommy Cutlets.
It is Tom Cook. It's just he's a dog. It's just
So McMaster kick it off from left to right. Still 6 minutes left in the second quarter. My God, we could be closing in a college football length game here. DeJuan Smoot,
yes, I mean,
Ultimate Man of the Year award nominee for Jacksonville. Anthony Walker Jr., the linebacker for Cleveland. Smoot inactive today. You can go on NFL.com/Man of the Year to vote for your winner. We announced February 8th before the Super Bowl.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to be editing and put my headphones on.
That's fine.
Sure, if I still there. Ryan, wait.
I'm just excited.
Both players contributing a lot on and off the field. Always a great time of year for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner. Joe Flacco with shotgun. Jaguars demanding a false start on Cleveland, and they get it. False start against the Browns. And this offense either scores a touchdown or they make a fool out of themselves. James Hudson III Left tackle today for Cleveland called for the false start. Instead, it'll be 1st and 15. Should mention on that Colts pick six was the former Jaguar Ronnie Harrison, who got the pick six. Jaguars lose, Colts win. Colts move into a half game back of Jacksonville. However, of course, Jaguars have both tiebreakers. Flacco and shotgun, 1st and 15. Flacco throws and a nice toe-tapping grab by Amari Cooper. And they will count it 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Browns.
Cooper's so good besides that one fumble.
Nice catch.
Yep.
Both feet in. Possession. Darius Williams. Probably should have played man-to-man there. Now we have a flag on 2nd and 2. And Njoku's got to pick up the first down and much more out of bounds after a gain of about 8.
Gotta hit him with the legs.
Joku's playing great. Maybe
Him and Njoku having his game of the season. He had 3 touchdowns coming into this game, and he's got 2 today. Kevin Stefanski upset. Then we have false start against the Browns. And Stefanski is upset for legal formation. On the right tackle, Arion Christian Sr. So instead of what was it, 2nd down and 2, they got to be backed up to 2nd and 7. Both teams have ran 26 plays. Jacksonville somehow, some way, having the lead in time of possession, despite the Browns having 220 total yards compared to Jacksonville's 93.
come on. Defense.
2nd down, 7. Flacco, Brown the run or Ford the running back. Fixing inside handoff. Flacco throws, pass caught. And Thomas with the stop on Cooper. 3rd and 3 coming up. Jets Texans going into halftime scoreless. Looks like every game from the 1 o'clock window is going to end before this one.
Man, we're cooking, man. This is scary.
Rams are playing well. They will hold a wild card spot if they upset
No.
Baltimore for the moment. And of course, Green Bay beats the Giants tomorrow. Green Bay will leapfrog them.
Drew Lock starting.
Oh, he is? Uh-oh. Here's the pitch. Kareem Hunt on 3rd and 2 pick up the first. So, flag down. Another one. So, Drew Lock will make his first official start with the Seahawks. Now playing in his 3rd game of the season today.
They just announced that Drew Lock's starting today.
Another penalty against the Browns. Holding. Christian's 2nd penalty of the drive. No discipline. Holding on to Luakon, absolutely. I'll back him up some yards. They're down 12 now. Hunt, the running back, moving up to receiver with Njoku. Flacco will take the snap. Flacco fires out of bounds for Amari Cooper. So many incompletions in this game. There's another punt from Cleveland. Well, 3 penalties in Cleveland. And not get the first down after what looked like they were going to convert it on 3rd and 2 with a run by Kareem Hunt. Borquez. Oh, it's a punt. And Parker Washington returns it from the 18. Washington. The 30 past the 40. Parker Washington down to the 44 of
Grant, you'd be
Cleveland.
good. 100 weeks ago before you did anything. I told you that.
Well, I
No.
agreed with you. Yes, I did.
You did agree, but no one else talked about it.
Oh, that would be a magnificent lie. I've said since the second we drafted it, Parker Washington was going to be good. And all it took was a Jamal Agnew injury for him to finally get playing time.
Jamal Agnew fumbled too much.
Agnew's still out a minimum of 2 weeks.
Okay, Drew fucking Lock.
You know, that
I
could...
hear you complain.
okay.
I got Drew Lock starting as the best team in the NFL.
Okay, and I had the shot at the 1 seed blown away because their own lineman ran over a quarterback. Here's a gate of 2 to ETN. By the way, Drew Lock could be a blessing in disguise because San Francisco it was probably not preparing to play Drew Lock today.
That's terrible.
He's terrible, but blessing in disguise, game's going to be close still. I still have Niners winning by 1 possession. I could be wrong on that, very wrong on that, but I think Seattle's still going to lose, but I think they're going to keep it just as close. Lawrence fires, caught. Gain of 2 for Zay Jones as 3rd down and 5.
Texans and Jets are scoreless at half.
I don't know what's going on to be able to hope. I don't know, man. We've been playing we've been really struggling the last couple of weeks, but with a chance to tie it here on this drive, we are finally approaching the 2-minute warning. There's awards out for his 3rd straight game with a shoulder. That's where Emmanuel comes into play. He had the pick earlier on in the quarter. 3rd down 3. Ridley in shotgun. Lawrence rolls out to the left. He's going to throw to Zay Jones. Needed 3, got 4. A magnificent throw from Trevor.
Huge play.
Huge play, able to step up in the pocket. And he threw it right before the line of scrimmage so he doesn't get called with a penalty.
Don't mind me, guys, back here. I'm just editing a video, which is why my headphones are on. But I'm still kind of looking up and paying attention.
Good. First and 10, Jones, 23 yards on the day. ETN shift from left to right. 77 yards, a touchdown, and a pick for Trevor. Inside handoff. ETN takes it up the left side, down to the 42. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Thank you, my friend. Good luck to your Vikings. I haven't been in the Rangers today. I feel like it's been forever since the Vikings won, but of course they had their bye week after their subpar game against the Bears. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Raiders is a winnable game.
Jaguars and the Browns.
What was that? What was
2-minute warning.
2-minute. Jaguars and Browns. Remember this? That's me.
What?
Really got it at practice. Too long to get 2 games, so 2 passes.
Have my Curse jersey on, so Vikings could lose to get that much closer to a 6-11 top 10 pick. There you go. Jane Daniels getting the Heisman. My thoughts on that? I agree with it. I thought it should have been Bo Nix, but up until that second game against Washington, it deserves to be Daniels. I'm just shocked that they gave it to Daniels because LSU wasn't that
I
great.
think they gave him it because like the numbers he had.
Yeah.
Over like 4,000 yards. I think it's like 4,000. I thought it was gonna be Brandon Penix from the Washington.
I like this flag for Pippen.
In that commercial break, 2-minute warning here in Cleveland. On the Vikings to try snag Bo Nix. Maybe it's good he didn't get the Heisman. There you go.
Gene Daniels got like
50 total touchdowns. We'll do that.
didn't even make the fucking top.
No, I think it's because this your stats.
I know it's a stat. It's 2 games.
Second down, Nate.
All right, let's be back.
Lawrence takes the snap. In shotgun with ETN. False start on Jacksonville. They'll back him up 5. Second and 13. Gosh darn it. Panthers bad or just unlucky? They're bad. Culture's bad. Like Hance called the false start. Down to our 6'9" lineman now. That's fun. He's taking over that left tackle spot for Cleveland at the moment. Ingram in motion. Second and 13. Lawrence fires, passes, hauled in.
Oh
Evan
my
Ingram.
God.
Nice toe tapping grab down at the 24.
Yo, what a head top. Oh my God. Head top city. Look at
Over
that.
Grant to Pelt
Head
right
top.
there. And Jacksonville now well inside field goal range. What you attribute to the Jaguars' recent struggles? Well,
One game.
I don't know. We wouldn't even really say they're struggling. They just got really unlucky against Cincy. And they struggled in the first quarter in this game. They played a lot better in the second quarter.
Why the review?
When are they reviewing this? I think they're going to review the Ingram catch.
Catches it.
1, 2, he's
They're
good.
clearly 2 inbounds. Clearly had possession. This won't be a long one. Right there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the
They're
knee.
doing. That was the most clean catch I've ever seen in my life. Holding and moving the bench. He was clearly 2 feet in. Like,
1, 2, 3, 4. Now,
that's crazy.
that is crazy.
No idea why they're reviewing it, and no idea why they're reviewing it for this long. Jacksonville clearly has a catch here with Ingram down the left side. The call will, of course, stand. Well, it'd be crazy if it didn't.
Another roll. Under 2 minutes, this replay officials.
Yep, replay officials. Everything within the 2-minute warning of the second and fourth quarter come from the replay booth upstairs. No coaches' challenges. Ingram, 5 targets, 5 catches, 58 yards. His second touchdown of the season. ETN, the running back. Here's Lawrence. Takes the snap. Fires. Intercepted! Lawrence threw it behind Ridley. Picked off on the play and out of bounds. Emerson's second pick of the game.
That
So it's like,
kills all momentum available that Jacksonville had right there.
This is an automatic field goal. What is that? He's not even looking. That's like Ridley not even fucking looking at the ball. Jesus, he's got a head.
That's not. I wouldn't say that's on Lawrence. I think that's on Ridley.
It's on both. Miscommunication.
Yeah,
that was
that's a bad
awful.
route.
Lawrence immediately blaming himself. Second pick of the game for Lawrence.
Sorry, bro. Lock it. Hey,
Really
you still got a minute.
Still got a whole
Sports
half to go, but
Must have been betting too much. That's why he wasn't. He was probably doing a bet during the game.
Is that a second pick?
That's why Ridley couldn't catch the ball.
Sorry, though. Straight. You guys can get the ball back. You guys got to stop right here. You guys can get the ball.
Yeah,
The
it's
field
fine.
goal.
The Browns can't move the ball right now. So,
No, they can't.
fucking quarterbacks at 38.
stop it with the F-bombs, please. Thank you. First and 10 at the 19. Cleveland, here is Flacco. Fourth the running back. No, you're not. is out to the 21. Second down and 8 coming up. Emerson, second pick of the day, and both of them were pretty much gimmies. First, an overthrow by 10 yards, and then the next pass thrown behind them. They're going to keep that football nice and comfy. Elijah Moore in motion, second and 8. Flacco pumps. Josh Allen couldn't get the sack. Flacco rolls out to the right, throws on the run. Nice catch, David Njoku, down at the 37. First down, Browns. Nice pump. And yeah, it's just a good play. Rolling out to the right, Njoku having a career day in this first half. Lawrence's injury contributed to the pick. Highly doubtful. I'm going to say that one's a highly doubtful. That the injury had anything to do with the interception. That was just a bad route by Ridley. First and 10. Flacco throws the screen. Njoku dropped it. And incomplete. Josh Allen hoping to get the fumble recovery, but he's not fortunate. Second and 10. Flacco gets out of the huddle here, second and 10. Oh, that's going to be a false start on Cleveland, and Flacco immediately looks over to the official. So many penalties have been called against the Browns in the second quarter. That's Hudson's second. Him and Christian, both tackles, have 2 and clearly stepped back before the ball was snapped. Second and 15 for Flacco. In shotgun for the running back. In motion is Elijah Moore. Inside handoff, Ford. Down to the 35. It'll be third down and 10. Jacksonville keeping both their timeouts here. I think they want to stop, and then they're going to call one. Well, they want to, when they get the ball back, I think they wanted possession. Now the clock stops. And Doug Pearson does call his second timeout. No idea why he let extra 5 or 6 seconds roll off the clock, but halftime, we'll give you all the score updates across the NFL, NHL, and NBA if there's any games on. We're down to Indy 11 coming up here. Flacco out of the huddle. Cooper Moore and another receiver to the far left. Flacco takes the snap here on 3rd and 11. Pumps. Rolling away. Firing. Passes caught. 4th and 10. A minute 20 left. Njoku on the catch. Timeout called for Jacksonville. So they'll get the ball back. A minute, about 15 left. And look at Flacco. He's having a hard time gripping that football. But Jacksonville, though, after the interception, they are still in a good spot. And they will get the ball back with a minute and about 15 left after this punt. In the Panthers game, Bryce Young is an abysmal 3 for 15. Yeah, but 3 for 15. Here's Borquez's punt. Well, there's been a punt fest right next to Texans Jets today. Washington past the 20, and he's brought down at the 22. Minute 7 to go. No timeouts. Jacksonville's going to have to move it quickly. I think all they're going to hope for is a field goal right here. Flacco, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, $194. Lawrence, 100 yards passing. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. $11 for 19 is Lawrence. 15 for 23 is Flacco. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. All you got to do is get in field goal range and make it 14-10 at half. A touchdown's even better. Just can't afford a turnover. At the 23, Lawrence fires down the right side, and he overthrows Calvin Ridley. 1st and 10, again going deep. Not really sure what that's about. 2nd and 10 here coming up for Jacksonville. Down 10. Ridley only has 1 catch for 16 yards so far. Targeted 6 times. Lawrence fakes it to Johnson. Lawrence hit as he throws. Pass is almost hauled in by Zay Jones. He wants a flag. He's not going to get it. And after 2 straight incompletions, now Cleveland might be able to get the ball back. Offense is just playing awful right now. Newsome man-on-man working against Zay Jones.
It was the lead hit.
Tomlinson hit Lawrence. After the throw, no flag there. 3rd and 10. Lawrence air mails it to Washington. It was nearly picked off by Newsome. And now Cleveland rolls that reverse. 3 timeouts, and now Cleveland can elect to add on to their lead. Offense is not playing good at all. Cook, the punt. And fair caught at the 25. My approach has been doing the punt return duties. 47 seconds left, and all 3 timeouts for the Browns.
We got points in the Jets game. Zach Wilson's Randall Cobb touchdown.
It's about time.
Wow. Randall Cobb doesn't show the issues.
First and 10 now for Cleveland. Flacco firing one deep, and that one is nearly intercepted by Darius Williams. Also almost caught by Elijah Moore. Or I'm not going to lie, if the Browns could just run out the rest of the clock and just head into halftime, that would be wonderful. This is some brutal football to watch on both sides. Trevor's yep. All the incompletions are just making this into a college football game. 2nd and 10. Flacco. Caught Njoku, a stiff arm and a 1st down. Gregory Jr. come bring him down again. It's 1st down Cleveland. Oh, we know that Njoku is Flacco's favorite target. 6 catches for 91 yards now.
He's just stiff arming people left and right.
Evan Ingram, also the leading receiver for Jacksonville. Tight ends are kind of leading the way here for both these offenses. Flacco Pumps avoids the sack from Josh Allen. Flacco is hit. And if this is a live football, it's going to be recovered by Aluakon. And Flacco's arm may have been going forward.
What was he doing? He just was showing. He didn't move at all. Right here, he needs to move away. He has offensive lineman blocking his leg, I guess.
Allen caught up. That ball is moving forward. Is that a fumble? Looks like it's got to be a fumble. As Lacey was the one who knocked Flacco's arm as the ball was moving forward. It will be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Flacco. Throw to Moore. Elijah Moore. Brought down after a gain of 9. And it'll be 3rd and 1 here. Even calls a timeout. Well, Jacksonville's out, so even if Cleveland doesn't get this, they cannot call a timeout to get the ball back. What's up, John? Go Jaguars! Yay! Glad you're room for the Jags, my friend. Now, abysmal game here, though. 14-7 Cleveland.
It's nothing as abysmal, just really long.
It's really long, and it hasn't been great football.
It's almost 3 o'clock. We're not even at halftime yet.
Halftime's going to end right around 3 o'clock, or it's going to end right around 3 o'clock at this rate. Hopefully we'll have a much faster second half. Cannot believe this quarter's been going on for an hour and 45 minutes. We're usually deep into the 3rd quarter by this point, or at least midway through. Flacco. Quick throw. Passes. Going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was David Bell. Because of the incompletion, Jacksonville could get the ball back. A long game here in Cleveland. He had 254 passing yards last week, did Flacco. He's got 214 today. Here's the punt from Marquez. And forward bounce out to the 21. 5 seconds left. You can kneel it. You can run it. You can chuck up a Hail Mary. Probably just going to knee it here. We're going to finally head into halftime. 14-7 Cleveland leads. Jacksonville to receive the second half kickoff, which is about the only good thing I can say about the Jaguars right now. Lawrence's knee, and we will head into halftime 14-7. Probably going to step aside for most of it, but let's quickly give you guys updates on the scores around the other major sports leagues. So right now, the Buccaneers are up 12-10 over the Falcons. Bengals up 21-14 over the Colts. Jets up 7-0 over the Texans. Rams up 20-17 over the Ravens. Lions up 13-10 over the Bears. Saints up 14-3 over the Panthers. The other NFL games on later today. Raiders, Vikings, Seahawks, Niners, Bills, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers. The Sunday night game is Eagles, Cowboys. 2 Monday night games tomorrow, Packers, Giants, and Dolphins, Titans. Take a look at the NBA. There was no games on today as the Lakers just won the in-season tournament yesterday. NHL scores. Panthers are up 2-1 over the Panthers. Our Panthers are up 2-1 over the Blue Jackets. Second intermission there. Devils Oilers. Game starting at 4 o'clock. Predators Canadians at 7 o'clock. Same thing with Kings, Rangers, and Capitals Blackhawks. Rangers just losing to the Capitals 4-0 last night. Seems to catch some of that game. Jets Ducks 8 o'clock. Wild Kraken 9 o'clock. And Sharks Golden Knights, 10 o'clock. Sam Reinhart has 2 assists in the Panthers Blue Jackets game. And just real quickly, we'll take a look at some other box scores across every other game that's on right now. Baker Mayfield only has 49 passing yards, but the defense is coming in huge. They're coming away with that one. Jake Browning, 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown to Joe Mixon, 21-14 Bengals over the Colts. Zach Wilson threw a touchdown, outplaying CJ Stroud right now, believe it or not. Randall Cobb on the touchdown as Kyle announced. Ravens. Rams up 20-17. Stafford 2 touchdowns. Lamar also 2 passing touchdowns with a pick and 20 yards. I probably started Stafford in fantasy this week instead of Trevor. That would have been a smart call. Lions up 13-10 over the Bears, third quarter. Both teams struggling. Jameer Gibbs got a touchdown. Sam Laporta, St. Brown have 5 completions there. That last game, Saints-Panthers, as I mentioned, Bryce Young is playing very bad right now. 3-15 for 28 yards. Derek Carr not doing better. But Bryce Young is 3 for 15 passing for 28 yards.
Oh, my God.
Derek Carr has a lot of completions, but only 37 yards to show for it. And, of course, in this game, Trevor, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. They have not been using ETN a lot. Browns have not even been using Jerome Ford a lot either. Evan Ingram and David Njoku, the tight ends, have caught all 3 touchdowns in this ball game. Yeah, at least they're not losing by 50. True, that they might as well be because they've been playing pretty bad today, especially.
Nope, there he is. Showing the replay of a Lamar Jackson touchdown to Odell.
Stafford, however, responding with a 6-yard check down to the tight end, Allen, and that's where the Rams stay. Lions Bears update. Lions up 13-10. Goff touchdown. Josh Reynolds. Buccaneers Falcons. I know there was a huge defensive score in this game. Desmond Ridder. Nice touchdown to Kyle Pitts from 37 yards out. And here was the play that changed all momentum. Winfield strips Ridder. And Kenneth Smith tackled in the end zone for the touchback. Panthers Saints, worst game of the day, and I don't care what anyone says. Block punt for a touchdown. Jackson returns it for New Orleans. They're up 14-3. And Emerson Jr. been playing great for the Browns in this first half. Jacksonville, I mean, they're only down by 7, but it feels like they're down by much more. Again, if we had StreamYard, I would throw up the I'll be right back, but since we don't, I feel like I kind of got to entertain y'all here. Let's do an NFL grid. You guys can't see it, but we could still do it to, I guess, kill the time. Buccaneers, Lions. That will be Ndamukong. We could also done Ndamukong for Buccaneers. Dolphins, but instead we'll do Josh Freeman for that one. Because he never played the game with the Dolphins. Gosh darn it. Buccaneers, Seahawks. Trent Dilfer. Justin Britt. For Seahawks, Texans. Lamar Miller. For Texans, Dolphins. Also done Arian Foster. Texans Lions. Well, one of the worst analysts in sports right now, Dan Orlovsky.
Taking shots, huh?
Absolutely. Lions 300-yard passing in the game will go Goff. Stafford will probably have more. Dolphins 300 yards will go Ryan Tannehill since Tua probably has more. And Seahawks. Matt, actually, now we'll do Gino. So we got 8 out of 9. The one I missed was Buccaneers Dolphins, and that would have been Ryan Fitzpatrick. All right. The one last grid here. For Chiefs Falcons, okay. Tony Gonzalez will be for Falcons Chiefs. Falcons Raiders will be Andre Rison. Falcons Saints will be Morton Anderson. Lions Saints will do another kicker, Aldrich Rosas. Lions Raiders will go Dante Culpepper. Oh, Dante on call. Oh, I spelled this man. There we go. Chiefs Lions, we're going to go another backup QB, Matt Castle. Texans Chiefs, we go Eric Murray, free safety. Texans Raiders. Then Saints Texans will be Bradley Roby. Texans Raiders. Matt Schaub. Of course, after this game on CBS, it unfortunately may run into the first few minutes, but Chiefs Bills coming up on CBS. Well, if you want to watch that game, keep it locked in. Should be a great game.
I need Josh Allen to cook in fantasy today.
Mm-hmm.
I would have picked today. You know what I'm saying? With my 8-6 record.
See, Broncos are better than the Chiefs on the record right now, so we'll see. Broncos have a pretty good defense.
Jake Jefferson's first game today.
What's the Sunday night game tonight?
Eagles and Cowboys.
Eagles,
Oh,
Cowboys.
that's right. That's right.
It could be a high scoring game. It could be a low scoring game.
What's up?
It could be a high scoring game or it could be a low scoring game.
It'll still be a good game, whatever the score is.
Yeah.
It'll be a good game. Those two teams it's gonna be a bloodbath. I think it'll be more towards the high scoring area. I think it's gonna be like a few touchdowns each.
I think you need AJ Brown and Young before to be terrible. I feel like the Jets are rolling right now. Good team there.
Oh, the Jets just got another touchdown, Grant.
Let's go, baby.
It's the only saving grace right now for you is this.
Yep. And we also need a Colts loss, but I'm not too worried about that. The Jets are up 14-0.
Yeah, other
The
score updates
Texans. Wow.
for you. I'll pull it up. I don't know if you reported on this. The Rams are up 20-17 on the Ravens right now.
Yep. This game will be the last one to enter into the third quarter, though. That should be ending within the next 2 to 3 minutes. So
Saints and Panthers are already halfway through the third quarter. So it's same with Lions Bears.
That's weird. That's these games weird.
Everyone's playing except for Tyler still now.
Oh, there we go. Let's start.
good. I was getting sick and tired of waiting. Flacco threw 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Lawrence 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. That's been the difference maker in this one. But Jacksonville, they'll still be in a good spot if they just avoid the turnovers the rest of the way. Trevor, his 2 picks were quite ugly. All 3 picks in this game have just been terrible. Lawrence threw, he should have had back. Flacco's pick was straight at Darius Williams. Did not register an interception last year with Jacksonville. He's got 4 this season. Potentially on his way to the Pro Bowl. And points off turnovers are 7-0 in favor of Jacksonville. So at least Cleveland doesn't score when Jacksonville turns over the football. But still, I don't know why you want to play essentially Russian roulette, turning over the football. So the Jaguars will get the ball first. We get the second half as you see the Jim Brown 32 patch on the jerseys. Jim Brown passed away this offseason. Hall of Fame running back, former MVP. Proud to be representing him all season long. Dustin Hopkins was traded from the Chargers to the Browns this offseason, ready to do the booting from right to left. As we're ready, 2 hours into the broadcast, we are ready to get this second half underway. Thank goodness.
Finally!
Second half underway here from First Energy Stadium. And the touchback and out to the 25 goes Jacksonville. Totally not. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter already in MetLife. This game has just taken a long time, but maybe Jacksonville could kind of catch them up with the rest here with a long first quarter drive. First and 10. Jacksonville gets out of the huddle. Blake Hentz is still the left tackle. First and 10. Lawrence will take the snap and shotgun. ETN the running back, inside handoff goes. ETN a spin move. He loses about 6 on that play. Terrible start to the quarter for Jacksonville. Flacco, by the way, most passing yards in their first half since the Ravens back in 2018 with 212. He's not been afraid to throw the football today. Neither has Trevor. Loss of 6 on the first down carry by ETN. It's 2nd and 16. Lawrence fires on the sideline, dropped by Zay Jones. And already you're looking at a 3rd and 16.
Ooh, that was in his hand.
In his hands, Zay Jones just dropped it. Lawrence, a well-placed football. 3rd and 16 here. Jacksonville gets out of the huddle. Lawrence. And we have an offsides on Myles Garrett. So it's that 3rd 16. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Whoop-de-doo.
Still stuck in no man's land.
Now it's a false start.
You're going to call a false start on Jacksonville instead. Zay Jones, the man called for the penalty.
Now it's 3rd and, 21?
Yep. I don't know how that penalty wasn't against Myles Garrett, but 3rd and 21 coming up here for Jacksonville. Lawrence takes the snap. Fires on the middle. Parker Washington with the catch.
Oh,
And he fumbled the
Fumbled the
football,
ball.
and Cleveland has it.
That's Parker Washington.
Walker on the fumble recovery. This is crazy. Nothing has gone right, and it's the Darius Smith on the fumble recovery. Another one of those touchdowns. Let's hope, May. Fumble is recovered by the Browns, though. This is ridiculous. They have just not come out to play today. Cleveland, awful on offense, and they are still the far better team. I mean, you weren't making it far in the playoffs if you play down to competition. And Walker stripped it. Darius Smith on the recovery. Instead of punting it and putting him about 60 yards more back. Cleveland in business at the 22. Harrison Bryant in motion. And off goes Kareem Hunt. Nothing. And Yerden Lucan with the tackle.
Now you're in the mode of hold them to 3.
Yep.
You're so deep into your own territory now.
I was getting on all here. 2nd and 10. The run to Hunt was nothing. Hunt will remain the running back. Flacco fires. Passes caught by Tillman. Tillman bounces off a tackle. Cisco's got to bring him down with the help of Lloyd and Aluakon. It's 3rd and 2. That's the other thing Cleveland's been able to do. Get the yards after reception. For Flacco, they have just been ripping off tackles all day like they're covered in grease. A 3rd and 2 here for the Browns coming up. Jacksonville desperately needing a defensive stop to hold them to a field goal attempt. 3rd down and 1. A long one. Flacco. Hunt the running back. Bryant the tight end as the fullback. They use him as an extra blocker, and Hunt is going to get stuffed right at the line. And I think they're going to mark it 4th and inches.
Jake Brown's had 3 touchdowns.
Hunt just trying to power his way in. Lloyd, with the help of Aluakon, make sure he didn't get it. 4th and inches, and the Browns looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Browns out for 20 on 4th downs this year. Flacco, QB sneak, he's got it. Need a yard, got the yard. 1st down Browns. That would have been huge for Jacksonville, able to come away. Parker Washington's fumble, ultimately no harm, no foul. Flacco able to find the hole to the right side and pick up the 1st down. Flacco under center at the 11. Fakes it to Hunt. Flacco throws. Hunt out of the backfield and down by Trayvon Walker at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Shaw White just got a touchdown in the Buccaneers game. They go up 18-10. Second and 7 here now for the Browns. After a gain of 3 off the catch by Hunt. Second and 7. Flacco. Inside handoff, Hunt. Pushing his way down to the 4. Third down and 3. By the time this Browns drive ends, we will be under 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Third down 3 coming up first, though. They bring in Jordan Akins, the tight end, along with an extra lineman, it looks like. Flacco is rolling out to the right as a receiver. Kareem Hunt's going to take the direct snap. And Hunt is going to fight his way at the 1, and he dives in for the touchdown. And Kareem Hunt, off a direct snap, is going to make it 20-7 Cleveland. And, you know, whether you're coming out of halftime or not, when you give the defense such short field to work with, they tend to struggle. And once again, failing to bring down the player has been the issue. 7th touchdown of the year for Hunt. And here's the extra point from Dustin Hopkins, which he nails right down the middle. So 9:39 to go here in the third quarter. Browns are up 21-7. We have our first touchdown scored in what feels to be like an hour. 9:39 to go. Cleveland up 21-7.
Score update around the NFL. The Panthers have drawn with an 8. It's 14-6 on a field goal.
Whatever. Sam Osterson.
What?
Eddie Pinero, 29-yard field goal. Check the group chat. You'll understand why I said that. Bucks have a touchdown against the Falcons, 19-10. Bengals are now up 28-14 on the Colts. Jets lead the Texans 14-0 late third quarter. Rams and Ravens tied at 20 in the third. Lions and Bears tied at 13 in the third quarter as well.
Panthers are college. I haven't heard of them.
He's got Panthers just got to get new coaching, and I think they'll be okay.
What's that? 32 yards, Grant.
Houston now in the red zone.
Carolina's in the red zone. They're driving. They can tie the game up with a touchdown. Really, both games are starting at 8:15 tomorrow. That's stupid. I've never seen that before.
Lord.
At 6:30, 8:15, or 8:15 to 10.
What's up?
That's stupid. Both Monday night games are starting at the same time.
Yep.
I've never seen that
There's 2
before.
Monday night games
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but I've never seen them at the same time.
At the same time.
Packers, Giants, and Titans, Dolphins. Well, one's on ABC, one's on
No,
ESPN.
but still, that's not the point.
Okay.
The point is that my whole life I've always seen it at 6:30 and 8, and I've seen 8 and 10. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
There's no reason why Titans Dolphins should be a primetime game to begin with.
The
Bingo.
Titans are going to get crushed. You got Mr. Mayo as the quarterback.
Well, it looks like in the grand scheme of things, I might have to just root for Miami tomorrow, because the only way I was willingly going to root for the Texans, or the Titans tomorrow, was, of course, if Jacksonville won this game and their shot at the 1 seed was still alive.
Players are fed up with their car. The offensive line. Not want that.
You're serious or what?
Yeah, the Saints captain on their O-line is Matt Cook. Not have that.
And now commercial break. 9:39 to go, third quarter. Browns up 21-7. Dustin Hopkins kicking from left to right. Touchback.
Ooh, no kind of line. That's a wide line.
Jacksonville just coming up the Parker Washington fumble on their first offensive drive of the second half. Or it's 108 passing yards with a 50% completion rating. ETN is going to lose 3 yards. Well, that's how you beat this Jaguars team. You know they're going to ETN on first down. We'll just lock up and have everyone focus on ETN. Second down, 12. Lawrence. Jacksonville desperately needing a touchdown here.
Austin Hedges.
Lawrence pumps and down he goes. Back at the 15. Reese Hurst with the sack and it's 3rd and long.
Again.
Lawrence pumped. He should just throw it. What an awful offensive performance by the Jaguars so far. 3rd and 20 off the 10-yard sack from Hurst. Motion Tim Jones. Lawrence fires to Dearness Johnson. He's going to get nowhere near the first. And so there's another punt from Logan Cook.
Logan Cook's gonna act.
He is.
Getting too much action.
Late hit too, man. A lot of late hits.
Referees are letting them all fly.
Touchdown Texans.
Devin Singletary, and so now Houston cuts the Jets lead into half. Here's the punt, a great punt. That's the 30, and Ross Myrick with the tackle. Fumble recovery back in the Tennessee game, and now has a tackle on the season. 7:38 to go, third quarter, 21-7. Browns in front. It's getting ugly.
Sure is. Thanks. And I think the Texans missed the extra point. So
They did.
Wide left. Matt Amendola, nothing that's so fun. It's not Danny Amendola, the real good boy. Fake Walmart.
wow. The fake Amendola.
Matt Amendola is fake Amendola.
Look at
Yeah, I
that.
know he's bad.
You gotta get a 100-yard game today.
But the Vikings lose, that's probably the biggest embarrassment. They deserve no respect. They get Justin Jefferson back. Against a weak Raiders team.
No, I need Hawkins to be good today.
Sam knows Chiefs are probably drills.
That's gonna be good.
They can do the Jags and Pops.
You gotta watch that.
What's the first time?
We have that this year. Yeah, remember we were at the red zone and
Oh, no.
Aaron Waller fought it, but he caught it out of bounds.
Was that the Sunday night game 2 weeks ago? A little while ago.
There's one man.
October 15th.
They won by what, 6?
14-9. Those are so fun.
You guys see Goldberg spear the Buccaneers fan? That's so funny.
I'll be back.
7:38 to go. Browns got another possession. Honestly, up by if they go up 3 possessions. Just probably. It's already unlikely Jacksonville comes back, but that's going to pretty much just confirm it. Fake to Brown. Flacco throws it complete. Left guard was the intended receiver. Yeah, true. At least I'm not a Panther fan. That can be true. Now Lucan slow to get up. Top linebacker on this team. Second intended shotgun. Flacco under immediate duress. Ball's out. That is a fumble. And Jacksonville's got to jump on top of it. It's Ledbetter. They finally set the house and they got another turnover. Score 7 now. I'm sick and tired of this crap. Antonio Johnson, welcome to the NFL, my friend. That's his first fumble, forced fumble. 5th round rookie safety out of Texas A&M, and he blows up Flacco on that play. Jeremy Ledbetter, we weren't sure how much time he was going to get today with Juwan Smoot being inactive.
Nope, that's far. That's fumble.
Yep. %100% a fumble. Jacksonville could get the football, but they desperately need 7. I mean, a field goal, I guess, does you good, but just no need for it right now. 24 takeaway, that's the most in the NFL. Ingram down the middle, a gain of 11. Jacksonville doing what they need to do. They continue to get the stops on defense. Now if they could get a 1-possession game, they'll be back in business, but they desperately need a touchdown. Jacksonville gets out of the huddle. ETN, the running back, to the left. Lawrence is going to split out to the right next to Ridley. It's going to be a direct snap to ETN. Well, it worked for Kareem Hunt, and for ETN, it does not work at all. A loss to 2. Ridiculous, childish backyard football play calling. You are down by 14, Doug. Why are you messing around with this offense? 2-step drop, let Lawrence throw to the end zone. What are you doing calling a direct snap to ETM when you are down 2 possessions right now? Horrible play calling. This is ridiculous. 2nd and 12. Come on, boys. Let's go here. 2nd and 12 in shotgun. Lawrence to take the snap. There we go. Here's what we need to happen. Lawrence throws for the end zone. He just overthrew Ridley.
That should be roughing the passer. He got blown up.
He got lit up right as he threw the pass away. No flag. And it's 3rd and 12 coming up. Nothing being called for roughing the passer. Nah, Myles Garrett just got there and
Sam, you hit the head or neck there.
he delivered a good hit, but I mean, I don't think there was a need for a penalty there. 6:11 to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd down, 12. Here for Jacksonville. 2 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. Good Lord. Lawrence. Under immediate duress, fires, passes caught. Ridley gets out of bounds at the 2.
Gee, that's huge.
Great throw from Trevor. 1st and goal to go at the 2.
He was in trouble from the minute that ball was snapped, and he just needed to get that ball away. Found Calvin Ridley the perfect time.
Perfect timing. Great out route for Ridley.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
I know.
And Lawrence fired up after that one. 1st and goal. ETN, the running back. In motion is Tim Jones. Lawrence, handoff. ETN. Lowers the shoulder. He's got to get stuffed at the 1. 2nd and goal. The second half is flying by here. Already 5:20 and counting left here in this 3rd quarter. Jacksonville. 6 play of the drive. ETN fakes the handoff to Bigsby. Tries to go on in. ETN's going to dive. And it's going to be 3rd and goal at about the 1-inch line. Yep, give me sneak with Trevor.
Touch push.
Not even. Lawrence is 6'6". You don't need to do a tush push. Lawrence could just.
Wait, he's in.
ETN.
He's in.
Looked like on the
lost that
replay,
plane.
that ball may have broken the plane.
If I'm Jacksonville, if I'm Peterson, I might be throwing the challenge flag on that.
And now we have an injury to Mitchell, one of the corners for Cleveland. So now they might look at it. Mitchell being helped up. Take a look here. ETN. He might be in.
Looked it.
Right there. He dives for the pylon. That knee is not down right there. Ooh. Thanks to the injury timeout, Jacksonville may want to challenge this. Let's listen to what Gene Sarator has to say.
It clearly shows space between his shin and the ground as he extends, and I think the ball breaks the plane of the goal line, fellas, before any body part hits the ground. I think the elbow is first, as Charles said as well. I believe they overturned this one to a touchdown.
So right now they will review it. Gene Sarator believes it will be a touchdown. I believe so as well. At first I didn't think so, but we'll head to commercial break. ETN will be looking for his 9th touchdown of the season. Who now that Christian Kirk is inactive for the rest of the regular season. He's been your most consistent player on this offense. He had not scored a touchdown before last week. He hadn't scored a touchdown since the Thursday night game against New Orleans. He went 4 games without a rushing touchdown. That was kind of what we didn't know what Jacksonville could be. He had a great game against Pittsburgh, not scoring a touchdown. Terrible game against the Niners. Pretty solid games against the Titans and the Texans. Just didn't score. And then his touchdown against the Bengals was his first since week 8.
Goldberg at the NFL game speared a guy in Tom Brady's shoes. Right on the top.
That's crazy. Should be a touchdown. I agree, Mabel. Let's see what happens. Well, we had a commercial break.
I mean, it's a QB sneak away, then.
No, I'll go pick it up. You got stand all 4 years or what? You staying there for 4 years?
Probably.
Yeah, my grades.
Stands for 4?
Yeah, well, how's that iPad go? You gotta recognize that piece. Sure you do.
They should.
I'll tell you this, Grant. It does look like a touchdown from here.
Absolutely.
The cameras they showed.
Just got word that Jake Browning got injured.
Uh-oh.
3 touchdowns.
As we are back for a commercial break, they're still reviewing it. AJ McCarron has replaced Jake Browning and went to the locker room with an injured hand.
And the call on the field has been overturned. It is a Jacksonville touchdown.
Yeah, ETN is in. And McManus, what the heck was that? Barely made the extra point. Well, they get the turnover. And they pull in within a possession once again.
They've got 2 touchdowns and both from the 10-yard line. So, and all the defense. Can't give offense any credit.
We've looked sloppy. Cleveland's looked sloppy as well, but we've looked even more. I know our offensive line outside of Antoine Harrison has been absolutely beaten up, but
He has muscle cramps, Browning.
probably
would have returned though.
Bears are going to go up 2 possessions on the Lions here. What an upset that would be. Screen pass to DJ Moore goes nowhere. 3rd and goal coming up for Chicago. Kicking from left to right here is Dustin Hopkins. Well, Jacksonville with the win today and a Baltimore loss could jump up to the 3rd seed. Bills beat the Chiefs. They could jump up to the 2 seed. Of course, if Tennessee beats Miami tomorrow, they'll be the 1. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here as kickoff goes for a touchback. Jacksonville needs to win this game first before they can think of any of that. Rams playing tough with the Ravens right now. So Bears do go up 2 possessions. Justin Fields off a rushing touchdown. The Lions are going to win that division. They have fallen down to earth. They're going to go to 9-4, losing 2 of their last 3. They're starting off the season 8-2, 1 point to 2 seed. First attempt for Flacco. Inside handoff to Jerome Ford. Ford is hit hard. And nothing there. Josh Allen with the tackle. And other good news for Jacksonville. Whether they win or lose, the Jets are up 21-6 over the Texans. And Jacksonville would still be ahead in the division by about 2 games. If they win today, they might as well clinch the division. It would take a monumental class for them to not make it. Also, with a win today, Jacksonville would clinch an above 500 record. Back-to-back seasons for the first time since, I believe, 04-05. Here's Flacco throw. His pass is bobbled and hauled in from Jordan Akins. That's going to be 3rd down and 7. Huge hit right there by Jenkins. Akins almost lost the football. Jenkins with the hit on Akins. That's a tongue twister. They're down 7. Here for Flacco. And shotgun with Hunt to his right. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Just got off in time. Flacco, quick throw. Pass is caught. And a great catch by Elijah Moore. Down to the 42-yard line. First down Cleveland. And so they keep the drive alive. Go look here. Nice cut to the outside. Elijah Moore. Nice catch. Hit open. Daniel Thomas not doing his job. Or Matanic Brown, not doing his job.
Touchdown Falcons.
Falcons now making a 2-point game in Atlanta. Moore now is 42 yards of the day. Flacco on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. And 12. Cooper brought down by Cisco.
The Rams got a safety.
Cleveland driving. And this is not good for Jacksonville. As they just passed midfield. 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Flacco. Your center. Flacco lobs it out to Ford. Ford. Big off Lloyd's tackle. Gain of about 6. Put that by Lucan and Williams. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. I should mention, like I haven't mentioned all broadcasts, this will be my last commentary from the dorm room until the divisional round of the playoffs. So, fortunately, won't have these guys behind me, but I'll have a much bigger television to broadcast off of, and looking forward to just going back home in a couple of days. Here's Ford hit immediately by Allen.
Yeah,
Third down
until
and 5.
Thursday, you lucky bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to take this.
Kenzie, when are your talk?
Friday.
Friday? Dang.
I got is it what, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
That sucks.
Off.
It's off, man.
Browns getting out of the huddle. 3 for 11 on third down conversions. Our bolt squads. Flacco throws incomplete for Cooper. And nice break up there for Antonio Johnson, who has a forced fumble and now a knocked away pass. And now we'll get to see the punt from Corey Borquez. So, good news for Jacksonville is that even though they've been stalling offensively, their defense are getting the proper stops they need. 4th and 5, and Borquez out to punt it away. Borquez the boot. Fair caught by Parker Washington at the 7. 2 seconds left here on the third. That's where Trevor in the offense will come out. Commercial break? Yup. 42 seconds left and they go to commercial. Come on, CBS. That's brutal. That is brutal. Bengals up.
For money.
Yep. Buccaneers up 19-17 over the Falcons. Bengals up 31-14 over the Colts. Jets up 24-6 over the Texans. Ravens up 22-12. Or rather 22-20 over the Ravens. Bears up 25-13 over the Lions. Saints up 14-6 over the Panthers. AJ McCarron making his NFL debut for the first time since 2020. He worked his way in the XFL. He was the runner-up for XFL MVP this summer. Once Joe Burrow originally got hurt back in week 3, they signed him to the practice squad. Obviously, he's been the backup since Browning has took over. Honestly, I don't even think it matters. The Bengals are just such a good team. It doesn't matter who they have as their quarterback.
Jets kick a field goal, so it's 24-6 Jets.
Good.
And the Saints just got a touchdown. Denzi was reacting to it. Olave has a touchdown, so it's 21-6 now.
Yes, sir.
Bears up 25-13 on the Lions. I don't know if you're clear on this, Grant, but the Bengals are up 31-14 right now.
Yep.
So
Still a commercial break. I'm with my friend on this one. He just read on Twitter, I don't think the Jags win this game at all, reason being everything my eyes have seen. But at the very least, we got help today. Somehow win this one and jump to de facto 2.5 game lead before to play in the division race might be over. According to official Jaguar Gator 9, and I trust him. But the Colts losing and the Texans losing, this loss outside of the 1 seed chase really doesn't mean a whole lot. And even if Baltimore loses, how much ground do you really lose? 42 seconds left. Lawrence pumps, avoids a sack, and dives back to the original line of scrimmage.
that could have been deadly.
Yeah, it could have. Cleveland's defense has been playing spectacular all day. That play none other. How about Maurice Hurst? Having a great game. Another injury timeout for the Browns here. JOK is being helped off the field, or rather, for the second time today, Ubawina Okoro was getting helped off the field. So the ex-Ram getting injured for the second time in this game. Lawrence looks like he's walking around trying to get that leg loose and comfortable. 2nd and 10 as we head into the fourth quarter here in Cleveland.
Yeah,
The four's up. The four's up.
That third quarter was much shorter than the first half.
That's for certain. I'm hoping this game doesn't interfere with Chiefs Bills, but unfortunately might.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a good football game to watch.
Bro, CJ Stroud's injured.
No.
Stroud's hurt.
Wow.
Houston's
Ends are getting
done.
lucky. My fantasy team's collapsing. Tank Dell, Ramondre Stevenson, CJ Stroud must be nice for you. Oh, my players get hurt. What's a 3 fantasy points?
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is hurt. Cannot be long term, or else Houston's playoff chances are over. That is wild. Oh no, the Ravens are in field goal range.
Bears kick the field goal. It's 20-13 Chicago now. Detroit, what are you doing?
Detroit's getting mollywopped.
By the Bears, which actually helped a lot of things. But Buccaneers kick a field goal. It's 22-17 now against Atlanta.
Ooh. Well, my parlay is not going to hit because I picked Lions, Texans. Lions, Texans, and Jaguars are all losing, and the Rams are probably going to lose.
Well, it's a $5 bet to win, what, $3,200?
Something like that. Worth a try. 3rd and 7 here for Lamar Jackson, and he somehow escapes a sack. Oh, damn, it's going to be 4th and 3. Question is, if Stroud is out long term, does Puka Nacua maybe steal Rookie of the Year?
Here we go.
2nd and 10 for Jacksonville.
He's back.
Snap from Lawrence. Throw is caught. Evan Ingram. Ingram is going to make a 3rd down 2. Nice gain of 8. Lawrence with 5 fantasy points. Stafford has 14. Minshew has 13. So unless he plays tremendous here in this 4th quarter, I have made a huge mistake. A huge mistake starting Trevor today. I probably shouldn't have to begin with, but
Apparently, the Panthers and Blue Jackets game of the NHL, Grant, is like a WWE match.
oh yeah,
Fights and hits galore in that one.
oh wow.
I
They're down
expect
to
Nick
1.
Cousins to get a major suspension for a hit on Goodbranson.
Oh no, 3rd and 1. Lawrence just chucks it up deep on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, and it's intercepted by Greg Newsome. On 3rd and 1. Why are you throwing 30 yards downfield? There is no reason at all. Now I'm getting really angry. This is ridiculous.
If you're going to get angry like that, shut off the stream.
Yep. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I have never seen such a lazier offensive performance in my life. This team is 8-4. This team is a game out of the 1 seed. How? This team sucks. And they've been terrible since the second half against Cincy last week. So off the arm punt from Lawrence's third pick of the day. Flacco under center. 1st and 10. Harrison Bryant in motion. Fourth the running back. 1st and 10 for Cleveland. Flacco fires. Caught Cooper. And looks like that'll be a gain of about 10, maybe 11. 1st down Cleveland. You know, when I do these live broadcasts, I broadcast them the way I broadcast them. And when I get angry at my team, I'm getting angry at my team. This is ridiculous. Never seen such a lousy offensive performance in my life. I know Trevor's hurt. Then start CJ, or you elevated Nathan Rourke off the practice squad. Give the kid a chance. He was the best quarterback of the preseason. 2nd and 1. Here's Ford, the running back. Flacco takes it off to the left, and Lucan and Lloyd with the tackle on Ford. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Browns as Ravens do make their field goal and go 23-22 over the Rams. Also, the Falcons just took the lead over the Bucks. 25-22. Desmond Ridder, a 6-yard touchdown. It was far from the only one-possession game we got across the league. What seems to be a very thrilling Week 14 of the NFL. Flacco throws it deep, and it's really picked off from Cisco. 4th and 3. The defense once again bending, not breaking, forcing a 3 and out. And now Ford is hurt, and he's getting checked on the sidelines. Here's the punt from Borquez coming up. Jacksonville will once again have a chance. We will hopefully get that stop. The Browns offense is on the field right now, 4th and 3. The Browns are kind of in no man's land, so they may actually go for it. Flacco putting Bell in motion. They will snap it. Rolling out to the right. Flacco throws wide open. Darius Williams fell, and Bell's going to take it in for a touchdown. 27-24 Cleveland. Corner fell. 4th and 3. Touchdown for the rookie. That is going to be David Bell. Darius Williams is not. He's been the only player who's really played his heart on the secondary next to Johnson, and he just fell. Had him, fell. First career touchdown. Congratulations to the kid. Here's the extra point. Dustin Hopkins makes it 28-14. I mean, if it wasn't already out of reach, that certainly made it out of reach, but 12 and a half to go. 4th quarter. Browns up by 2 possessions. This team ain't ready for the playoffs. This team ain't ready for Baltimore. This team ain't ready for a lot of things. How did this team go from a Super Bowl contender to a borderline wild card exit in 2 weeks? I don't understand. Offense hasn't played well. Defense gets tired. They make one mistake. Why would you throw deep on 3rd and 1? Official Jaguar Gator 9 would say, welcome to dumb decisions, and please, JG9, make one tomorrow. Because, oh my God. I mean, you were supposed to learn from the Steelers, right? 4th and 2, Mitchell Trubisky throws it deep. No reason for them to do that, right? It's 4th and 2 to pick up 2 yards. You know Trevor has had a hard time throwing deep all game. You throw it underneath. It's 3rd and 1. You convert the first down. You keep the drive alive. I don't understand the play calling. I don't care if Trevor's hurt or not. It's still terrible play calling. Buccaneers have a 3rd and 1 coming up with the Falcons game. Like I mentioned, Atlanta leading that one 25-22.
Yeah, this guy's still rushing.
Yeah, bro. I can't believe how poorly that they've played, but
Yeah, the Bears came ready to play for them, man.
the Bears came ready to play. The Browns,
Yep, somebody-
Ravens, and Rams having a great game over there in Baltimore. Bengals going to win it over the Colts. Jets going to win it over the Texans. Saints are going to take it over Carolina. The only games that are really close right now are Rams, Ravens, Buccaneers, Falcons, and if you even want to include this one. See you, Alex, for stopping by. Just heading out commercial break. 12:34 remaining here in the 4th quarter, and the Browns have now taken another 14-point lead over Jacksonville. Jaguars are going to need one quick. Flacco, 306 passing yards on the day. 3 touchdowns. If you want to start Flacco in fantasy as a joke, then it's certainly worked in your favor. He's been one of the best fantasy quarterbacks this week. Touchback out to the 25 goes Jacksonville. Well, even if you don't come back, Jacksonville still has 12 minutes to at least show some life on offense and, get any sort of confidence heading into Baltimore next week.
Yeah, Flacco has 20 points today.
Flacco has 20 fantasy points. That's crazy.
Sure does.
This defense was once the heart and soul of this team, and they played great today, but they've given up a lot of chunk plays. And that's what's hurt Jacksonville in this contest. Lawrence fakes it to Johnson. Pass is caught by Zay Jones. Out to the 31. Ravens have the lead and have the ball, but it's 3rd down and 5 coming up for Baltimore. There's a flag down in the Jaguars-Browns game. And flag against the Browns. Unnecessary roughness.
Yes, sir. Not cool.
Right there. Yep, he tripped Zay Jones out of bounds. Got to call that on the corner, Mike Ford.
Good call, good call.
So Jacksonville now has 1st and 10.
Almost midfield.
Yeah, they're at the 45. Let's see what they can do with it.
Gotta get the points.
Cleveland
no
now.
field goals. You gotta score touchdowns, man.
Browns now have 6 penalties compared to Jacksonville's 5. ETN shifts to the right. Lawrence fakes. Pass is incomplete for Dearness Johnson. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Trevor, who has had his fair share of decent plays and his fair share of awful plays. Right now they're showing his 3 interceptions. Arguably his worst game as a pro today. 157 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. 4th career game with 3+ interceptions. 1st this season. Here's the inside handoff. Dearness Johnson down to the 48 of Jacksonville. So Lawrence throwing 3 interceptions for the first time since the wild card game against the Chargers. He's been 4 in that one. He's able to come back and win it 31-28.
Still won.
Yeah. It's crazy. Zay Jones in motion from left to right. Lawrence fires down the middle. Calvin Ridley with a catch down to the 38.
See, if they had done that on the last drive,
Yep, it's
they'd be
ridiculous.
in a really different situation than where they are right now.
Yep, ridiculous. I don't know why you're taking a deep shot on 3rd and 1, but it's all right. They'll throw it short. They'll try to keep themselves in this game for as long as possible. It's pretty much all you could ask for right now. At least 3rd catch of the game for 41 yards. Here's Dearness Johnson on the carry. He got hit hard by DePelt at the 36. What was that, Dingy?
That's a good block. Good
Yep.
block. Yep, good block.
I got shot blocked a little bit there. Ooh.
Hit on the left knee on Johnson. DePelt with a good hit. 2nd down 6. Big C inside hit off DTN. Lawrence fires. Pass is caught by Ridley. Down to the 23. Under 10 minutes to go. Jacksonville with the touchdown here will make it a 1-possession game yet again. Good throw.
Good throw, good catch.
And
Good catch.
thread the needle there.
Right, good target.
And that target area just behind Ridley. He's able to make the adjustment and a great catch. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville now. Ball placed at the 23. Lawrence fires. Passes almost reeled in with one hand by Zay Jones. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Jacksonville. DePelt is down and so is Miles Garrett. That is 2 huge losses for Cleveland. Garrett up but limping. DePelt slow to get up on his knees. DePelt and Garrett hit each other. Garrett's knee hit DePelt's helmet.
Who's down?
And so Grant DePelt is injured, who one of the starting safeties for this Browns team. 4th season out of LSU. We just got a contract extension this morning. They're checking out on him. In the Rams-Ravens game, Puka Nacua just had a crazy catch. We'll keep you updated with the other games around the league.
A couple of score updates here. So the Bengals have a field goal, so it's 34-14 late in that one. Jets kick another field goal, so it's 30-6 with about a minute to go in that one. Saints and Panthers have reached the 2-minute warning. Bears still up 15. Ravens still up 23-22. Falcons might be in trouble. So they're up 3 with a minute 16 to go, but the Bucs are at the Falcons 15. So we'll see what's going on with that. I need Mike Evans to get a touchdown. He only has 2 points for me, so I need to be good.
Buccaneers have it down by 3, 44 seconds left. They are well inside field goal range. So you never know. That's our Puka Nacua. I'm having an awful week for fantasy. I still got Cade Williams Hill. I guess that's not bad, but yeah, I should have started Stafford in fantasy today over Trevor. I was about to. I switched it last second.
Baker on my bench having a pretty good day. 15 points today for Baker. Not bad.
I was wondering, Calvin Ridley, 9.3 fantasy points.
I'm on bench.
Second and goal in the Rams-Ravens game. Rams are at the Ravens 5.
And K9 has just caught a touchdown for the Bucks. 31 seconds left.
Needed to be Mike Evans, but that's huge for Tampa.
Flag down. What's the commercial break? Kind of reacting to all the other games here. And I just saw the Nick Cousins hit.
What
And
do you call
Erica
on it?
Branson. Yeah, that's got to be a couple game
Touchdown.
suspension.
Rams. There's a penalty on the play.
Just that commercial break now here in Cleveland. 9.5 to go, fourth quarter. It is fourth down territory for Jacksonville. If they're not scoring this drive, a good shot that this one is over. Lawrence, quick throw, pass is caught. Evan Ingram out of bounds at the 20.
Yep, the Bucks touchdown will stand. It's 29-25.
Bucks touchdown will stand. Rams touchdown will stand. The Saints game has just gone final, 28-6. New Orleans wins.
Bengals game is final. Bengals win 34-14. Jets beat the Texans 30-6.
Who saw that happening today?
Not me. I thought the Texans were told by 20.
Evan Ingram in motion from right to left. Lawrence goes for the end zone. Pass is caught. Parker Washington.
What a
His
catch.
second straight week with a touchdown. It's Jacksonville right back in this football game. It's 28-20.
I saw Lawrence motion for 2.
I did as well. I don't really know why they go for 2, but
That's a good play, man. Great play.
great catch by Parker
Great
Washington.
catch. Great throw.
Lawrence now, he has the 3 picks still, but he's got 2 touchdowns. And best of all, he gives Jacksonville the chance to still win this football game. Browns were pleading for a false start on Jacksonville. The officials never called anything. 8:52 to go in the fourth. Parker Washington with his second touchdown grab of the year. Lawrence now at 2:01 passing. Now the Browns are trying to argue their case. And it was a false start on Jacksonville. It was not. 2-point conversion, ETN the running back. Touchdown and an extra point would give Jacksonville the lead at 29-28. Zay Jones in motion from left to right. Lawrence. Play clock was expiring. That flag is down.
We have delay of game.
Still got some point.
Now just take the 1.
Yeah, just take the 1. I like the idea to go for 2 originally, but they'll kick the 1 thanks to the play clock running out. 8:52 to go, fourth quarter here.
Now this extra point isn't as much of a chip shot as it usually is.
So Jacksonville not burning a timeout, though. McManus does make it. Browns are now up 28-21.
I think the Falcons got a good return. Yeah, they did. The Falcons are at midfield.
We got a barn burner down there in Atlanta.
That's an NFC South battle. Whew. Saints Panthers is now final. For sure.
Kyle Pitts dropped the pass from Ritter. Now it's 2nd and 10 with 16 seconds left in Atlanta. Well, props to CBS not putting us in commercial break here after the extra point, but now we're just kind of looking at Parker Washington and a trainer talking to him. So there was a time to go to commercial break. Now kind of would be. McManus to kick it off from left to right for Jacksonville. Guess we have to do a little double duty action. 2nd and 10 for Ritter. He fires down the middle. Pass is caught at the 31. Kyle Pitts. Ritter's going to spike it.
They're going to spike it.
This is the last play.
Gotta go end zone.
They got to go end zone.
McManus with the kick. 4. And the return. A nice return from Newsome out to the 28 for Cleveland.
Got to go back to Bucks Falcons now. It's the last play of the game. Something for the Jags is down.
Sean Jenkins hurting his left ankle there.
His right knee. And the Falcons were a few yards short. Bucks win 29-25. That is a huge win for the Bucks there.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that gives the Bucks the division lead now.
It does.
That's huge. Because both teams came into this game at 6-7, so. And he was like 4 or 5 yards short. Man.
Drake London on the receiving end. How unfortunate.
That was a really good catch, too.
Yeah, it was.
Ravens under 5 to go on that one. Ravens have the ball. They're down 5, 28-23 in favor of the Rams. Now this game's coming back here. 1st and 10 for Cleveland.
Flacco under center. Hunt the running back in motion is Bell, coming off his first career touchdown. Flacco fires down the middle. Pass is dropped by Elijah Moore.
Lamar just ran for like 8 or 9 yards in that one.
So I guess as these games begin to wind down here, we're doing double duty.
And we will confirm have to go over Bills and Chiefs. So this game will go over. We'll go.
If you are watching on CBS, this game, unless you are in Buffalo or Kansas City, this game will be on for its entirety.
Yep.
Meaning that Bills Chiefs will start a few minutes late on the network.
As Vikings and Raiders and Seahawks and 49ers just started. So.
A select to Kyle, eh? Here's Hunt down to the 36. Still trying to push the pile. I'm going to give him 8. 3rd and 2 coming up here for Browns.
Whoa, 15 guys in that scrum.
like a scrum in rugby.
It was like a bench clearing brawl in the MLB. Everybody's just a pig pile on top of one another. That's what that looks like.
3rd and 1. Doran Thompson-Robinson is in the game, so they're getting a little risky here on 3rd and 1. He's under center.
Ballsy.
Very. Harrison Bryant is just to the left. The end around, and DRT picks up the first down. DRT got 5. Of Omega Red. So first down for the Browns, Kareem Hunt. Well, nice block on the left side there, and Robinson.
Oh, what did he freaking do? Because what was it? Because the Jets won, the Patriots are officially mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. What did he freaking do?
Flacco 2-step drop. Throws to Ford. Ford brought down by Jenkins after a gain of about 4, and he got ran over again. He just got injured on the kickoff. Bears game officially goes final. They take it over the Lions 28-13. Man, Detroit not playing well these last few weeks. How come?
Niners already got a touchdown. First minute of the game. Jordan Mason 3-yard rush for a touchdown. McCaffrey had a 72-yard run.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Now Jenkins is hurt. Like I said, I already tweaked his knee during the kickoff. Now it's now being checked on.
wild. I mean, what the hell?
Seahawks defense is better than that. My goodness.
That's all you can say is just what the hell.
Pickett's getting loosed up. 57 seconds into the game. Yep. You can tell which team is 9-3 and what team is 6-6.
Yep, went from the zone 25, the Seattle 3-1 run, and then they just punched it in for a touchdown.
Flacco throws to Ford on 2nd and 6. He is brought down
Mason
by Brown. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Wow.
We're down to 1 here for Baltimore. 6.5 minutes to go, and Cleveland can continue to kill off some clock, and maybe other NFL fans will be lucky, and we'll get to Chiefs-Bills just in the nick of time. But that's only if the Browns continue to run down this clock. Full QB sneak by Flacco, and he is certainly short, so it's going to be 4th and inches. And now we have a flag. Full start on the Browns. And they got ready to play 3rd down. Hudson, his third penalty of the game. They're down 6 now for Cleveland. Flacco. It's out of the huddle. Oh, you like the Jags? That's good. You sound a Jags fan here. Flacco, 3rd down 6. Fires, and he underthrew it, intended for Bell. So 6:08 to go. Cleveland's going to punt. Jacksonville going to get the ball back.
Yeah, that was a monstrous run. They're showing it now. Monstrous run from McCaffrey.
Oh, you like the Packers? Cool. 4th and 6. Select tomorrow against Densey's squad.
You know what I'm saying? The G-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Marquez out to punt. Staying back at the 47. Oh, my Lord. Neutral zone infraction against Jacksonville.
Bears and Lions is now final. Bears win 28-13.
I'm also shaking my head at that because how did the Bears come away
Helps
with
the
that
Patriots, doesn't it?
Hey, shout out to me. Bears fans.
one? Yep.
What a W.
Gotsis.
Bears and Jets having big days helps the Patriots in their quest for the top pick. We'll see if it actually happens, though.
So instead of 4th and 6, it's now 4th and 1. But now if you guys stop, you get the ball about 30 yards closer than where you were originally going to get it. So
And that's a long one, too.
there's a long one. We'll see if they do QB sneak. Flacco. Handoff goes to Hunt. Hunt gets the blocks and he dives forward for the first. The EDR got about 4. First down Cleveland.
That's a killer.
This game isn't upsetting me as much as the Bengals game, though. So
You were raging earlier.
I
You slammed the desk.
I did, and rightfully so. My goodness.
I told you to stop raging that hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't slam the desk when the Bruins lose.
True.
I audibly just get upset. I don't go. I was like, I also don't want you to break your laptop.
No. Or the TV stand, for that matter.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Flacco fires. Incomplete, looking for Amari Cooper. Brown man-on-man coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I see that cheese. I see those cheese emojis in the chat. I see that.
Cheeseheads. You got Packer fans here.
Oh, no.
2nd and 10 now for Cleveland. I mean, that just stinks, though. 4th and 6. Encroachment, 4th and 1, and they get it. That hurts.
Ravens are at the Rams 15. A minute 52 to go in that one.
Wow. Handoff. Ford.
NFC West versus AFC North battle.
2nd down, 11 there for Baltimore. 3rd and long here for Cleveland. Here's Lamar under immediate duress. He throws out of a sack. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Ravens.
Uh-oh.
Trevor getting his helmet back on. He's ready to go back out there. 3rd down and 7. Cleveland has just been milking this clock.
Which is kind of exactly what you need if you're Cleveland, right?
Absolutely.
If you become 8-5, your chances only go up.
Njoku in motion. Flacco will throw on 3rd and 7. Flacco escapes the sack from Walker. Flacco throws on the run, and it's knocked away. Jenkins, man-on-man coverage against Amari Cooper. 4.5 minutes to go. And the Browns will punt it, barring another encroachment penalty. Great play from Jenkins.
Just stand tall until you see the ball move. Don't move.
Borquez, 8th punt. My goodness. This is a good kick. It'll
They
fall
couldn't
in the
save
end
it.
zone for a touchback. So Jacksonville get it out at the 20. Borquez going to get the backspin on it. And so this could be your last drive of the game for Jacksonville.
They need a touchdown right now.
And honestly, I'm kind of at that point where I'd go for 2. Take the lead. Yep.
Well, depends on what you got for time left in the game by the time you get in that situation.
That's what I say. If you score a touchdown, go for 2. Again, it really does depend on the time. Thanks to the Colts and Texans losses, by the way, the Bengals are now in a playoff spot. This made me feel good that Browning didn't just play good against the Jaguars. Here's Kate 11 for Evan Ingram.
This will be a first down.
Jacksonville driving.
Train horns and all.
Jaguars, back-to-back weeks that they are on national television, if you will.
Yeah,
Next week we'll make it 3 weeks in a row.
Most of the country got this game.
Very nice for this young Jaguars team to get a lot of exposure. Just wish they played a little better offensively today, but have a chance to tie it up here late in the 4th. Lawrence, quick throw, pass over the middle. Ingram, who takes those shots down the middle. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
They're calling it incomplete.
Or are they going to call it incomplete?
Touchdown
Will.
Seahawks.
There we go.
DK. 31-yard pass.
What did I say? The Niners didn't prepare for Drew Lock.
That doesn't help me in fantasy.
Fortunately, it does not.
Kyle's got DK.
Lawrence got 6 career game-winning drives. His last one was Week 7 against New Orleans. Also, last game before today where ETN had a touchdown run. 2nd and 10. Lawrence throws, and it's incomplete, looking for Calvin Ridley. Well, because you have 3 timeouts, it's very tempting to punt it away. Zay Flowers giving me some fantasy points there. Ravens take the lead over the Rams, 29-28.
That will also give me fantasy points with Grant Flood as well, with Lamar Jackson.
He gets points for Lamar. I get points for Zay. That's the best of both worlds.
Zay Flowers getting 18 points today, Grant, so far.
That's good. 3rd and 10, Ingram in motion. Lawrence takes the snap. Lawrence Rolling out, he's going to run. Lawrence diving to the 37. 4th down and 3. Gang, you have 3 timeouts. So probably the way to go is to punt it. That was a ridiculously lucky 2-point conversion by the Ravens. They now lead 31-28.
If I was caught the 2 points, would have it too.
Fourth and 3. The offense is currently on the field. Jaguars got to be careful. They have 3 timeouts. Jacksonville just call one?
Yep.
Jacksonville now down to 2. The good news is they still have 2, and it's before the 2-minute warning. Bad news is, if you don't get this, Cleveland's about a first down away from a game-closing field goal attempt. So you really need to convert this. Again, I think depending on how late you score, you run the risk and you go for 2. Jaguars 50%, 9 for 18 on 4th down conversions this year.
It's not the worst numbers I've ever heard.
No. In fact, they've attempted their 19th 4th down attempt of the year. Is kind of crazy, though. 4th and 3. Ingram in motion. ETN the running back. Lawrence to throw. Lawrence fires, passes incomplete. Zay Jones was double covered, and Cleveland's got to get a massive stop on defense. With 3.5 to go, they take possession.
The Jaguars were screaming for a flag.
Yeah, let's see. Nah, I don't think so. Trevor wanted it. I don't think so, though. Right call. You got to let the boys play in that situation.
Doug is upset.
I get why Peterson's arguing, and technically speaking, there was contact before the ball got to Jones, but again, I just feel like that's very ticky-tack. So now the Browns could win this one with a field goal. Kareem Hunt. Us two there, Ledbetter and Alucon combining on the tackle. And I get it right there. Here's contact right as the ball gets to Jones. I get why you want to call a penalty, but right there, I don't think so. Check it out in 12. Jacksonville down to 1 timeout. Oh, they're using their timeouts early. That's interesting. Two 1 o'clock games are still rolling on. Rams, Ravens, and Jaguars, Browns. Both of them have been pretty solid games in completely different ways. Second down and 12. Here's the pitch to Ford. Gosses couldn't get the tackle. Ford's got to pick up 3 yards. Third down and 9 now for Cleveland. Jacksonville's going to call their last time out here. Well, yeah, I think if they get the ball back, they're still in a good spot. Off a missed field goal. We'll have no timeouts. We'll have about 3, actually more like 2.5 minutes to drive down the field. However, if Cleveland makes this field goal, you need to quickly score either a touchdown field goal and then go for the onside kick. On 3rd and 8, Brock Purdy knocked away. His pass was intended for George Kittle. So Seattle forces a stop. Here's a huge 3rd and 10 now for Cleveland. They convert. They're in a good spot to close this one out. Flacco takes the snap. Flacco throws, knocked away. Elijah Moore brought down by Darius Williams. No idea why they did not run the football there. You would have not only killed time, you probably would have gotten a couple of yards more. Man-on-man coverage against Darius Williams. Williams just got knocked away. So this is very beneficial for the Jaguars here now that the time has stopped. Borquez out to boot it deep. Also has Dustin Hopkins. This season has made the most field goals in the NFL. He's 30 for 33. His first field goal attempt by either team today. Both kickers have nailed their extra points. Good snap, good hold. And Dustin Hopkins' kick is good. CBS was really zoomed in there. So it was kind of hard to tell which way that one was going, but Browns lead it 31-21, and that's going to put this game on thin ice for the Jaguars.
They need a touchdown the first 90 seconds of their drive. Any sort of shot.
Yep. Good kick from Hopkins. 31 for 34 on the season. He already nailed a game winner against Baltimore, and he's had a good season. Getting injured last year, got replaced by Cameron Dicker over in Los Angeles. Browns acquire him for cheap in the offseason. It gives the Browns the 31-21 lead. 3:10 to go, and what would be a massive win for the Browns. Jaguars going to drop 2 in 6 days, barring a crazy game here, barring an incredible finish. Well, the Browns were the more complete team. They stepped up on defense when it mattered, and their offense had the hotter hand early. So no surprise that the Browns might come away with the win here. Both teams going to go to 8-5. Jacksonville's still going to be leading the AFC South by a game and a half. And the Browns, off the touchback, they'll take the top wild card spot, the 5th seed. And there'll be a game behind Baltimore for whatever that's worth. Could you imagine if Joe Flacco leads the Browns to a division title? That would be crazy. This Browns team has showed today that they are worthy of making the playoffs, and they're going to play tough with no matter who's in at quarterback. I mean, Flacco's outplayed Trevor, and that's just putting it lightly. So now you need a miracle. Lawrence stepping up, and he's going to run. And Trevor does not get the block he needs in a gain of 5 on the run out of bounds.
What was that extra bump for?
No idea. No idea what the extra bump was for there, but it's 2nd and about 5 here for Jacksonville. Matthew Gay has made the field goal. Ravens tied at 31 heading into overtime.
Jeez.
We'll have to turn on that one in a second. At the 30, Lawrence takes the snap, fires over the middle, ETN. Breaking off tackles. Look at this. Down to the 47. I guess if Jacksonville scores for the 2-minute warning, they're in a good spot. Remember, they don't even need to get a touchdown. A field goal still makes it one possession. We have an injured Brown.
Is that Myles Garrett? It looks at. I saw 95.
Tough to see the number. Yes, it was. He already collided with Grant DePelt, and right there now he collides with Zadarius Smith. Just not been the right day for Garrett, and it's going to be Zadarius Smith, the injured Brown. Head to commercial break. Well, 7 seconds for the Ravens. They are probably just going to take the knee and go into overtime. This will be the Rams' 2nd overtime game this year. First one was against the Colts. Supposed to be the Ravens' second overtime game, also ironically against the Colts. Weird how that works. Of course, since the Rams are the road team, they will get the chance to elect whether they want to go heads or tails. Should also mention that we've kind of gotten to the point where we have Saturday night games. So next Saturday, if I'm free, I might be on the call for Broncos Lions at 8 o'clock. Or maybe Vikings Bengals at 1 o'clock. All I know is I'm probably not going to broadcast Steelers Colts. That game I'm not really much interested in. First and 10, ETN with a great catch. They're about 20 yards out of a field goal attempt by Brandon McManus. This would make it a one-possession game. Clock's going to continue to run. 2:40 after the Zadarius Smith injury timeout. Lawrence dumps it off. ETN's got to get out of bounds. Instead, he focuses on the yards. He picks up 12.
Did not get out of bounds.
He did not. I don't know what he's thinking there.
It took way too much time putting that ball in.
Way too much time. At the 40, Trevor almost hit. He dumps off again to ETN. Well, this doesn't matter. You get 9 in the 2-minute warning. Bless me. Jaguars driving. They're down by 10. Joe Flacco looking for his first win as a starter since the 2020 season. Also, he won one in 2021, which I don't think he did.
Get a quick score update here. Rams and Ravens going to overtime, tied at 31 each. Vikings and Raiders scoreless in the first. Vikings have the Niners and Seahawks tied at 7 in the first. Bills and Chiefs scoreless in the first. Broncos and Chargers scoreless in the first.
Holmes on 2nd and 5. He's tipped and intercepted. So Buffalo is going to get an interception on the first Chiefs drive.
Holmes got picked.
Bills got to win that game to keep their slim playoff hopes alive at 6-6. Bengals have tiebreaker, so they'll still be the 7th seed, but Buffalo at 7-6 will still be in a good spot, especially if Pittsburgh continues to lose. Josh Allen with a huge catch and run to James Cook at a gain of 13. As a 2-minute warning here in Cleveland, though. 28-14, the Browns lead, or rather 31-21, the Browns lead. Jaguars will probably be kicking a field goal soon and that attempt the onside kick. Nothing to lose at this point. The game's still on commercial break, however. Well, we're heading at commercial break now. Jaguars are down by 10. Cleveland looking to go to 8-5. This will be their best start to a season since when they went to the divisional round in 2020 back with Baker Mayfield. 2nd down and 1. Ball's placed at the 31. Lawrence. Takes the snap. He's going to go for the end zone. Pass is almost intercepted.
Jeez,
Would have been
1 yard.
Would have been the fourth of the day. Bell.
It's 1 yard.
It's 1 yard. Why are you taking deep shots? Bell almost picked it off. Would have been Lawrence's fourth pick of the day. 3rd and 1. You spike it and you kick a field goal. What is difficult about this?
No.
Yes. Kick the field goal, then go outside
the
kick.
Clock stopped.
What's
The
up?
clock stopped.
Yeah.
Why would you spike it if the clock stopped?
No, I'm saying when you convert this 3rd and 1. If they do, of course. Lawrence trying to audible. Let's find Ingram. The mounds at the 27. See if Jacksonville will continue to drive or they'll kick the field goal and make it a 1-possession game. It looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. Interesting.
Well, it's 1st and 10.
Well, they're going to have to get an onside kick anyways, so I was thinking kick the field goal now. You're still down by 7. Maybe you have enough time to either recover the onside kick and you got plenty of time, but it makes sense why they're also electing to go for it as well. Lawrence. End zone shot and nearly intercepted by Bell and pass interference on Anthony Walker. He can't believe it. Ingram is the intended receiver. And, well, touchdown, 1-possession game. Field goal, 1-possession game as well. But right now, it looks like Jacksonville's going to be scoring 6, maybe 7. Walker is in disbelief.
Walker should get an unsportsmanlike conduct for that reaction. I'm going to be honest.
He is freaking out in front of the official. He is whining like a baby. I mean, it looked to me that was pass interference.
He's like a 4-year-old that didn't get what he wanted on Christmas.
Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal. They'll be placed at the 2 now. And timeout Browns. Well, if there's anything Joe Flacco, Walker's still complaining to the officials. Now this is getting ridiculous.
He's really, to be honest, he should have gotten unsportsmanlike conduct for that. The fact that he's still bitching about it really shows that he is very immature.
I mean, again, where's the argument?
Look.
He grabs Parker Washington's shoulder and tugs it. How are you not going to call that? So first goal at the 2, Cleveland down to 2 timeouts. Well, last year at Cleveland, Joe Flacco led a game-winning drive as the Jets against these Browns. They were down. The Jets were down 2 possessions at the 2-minute warning, and they came back and won. So if Flacco knows anything about this game not being over if a touchdown scored, it's going to be Flacco at the 2. Zay Jones in motion. Lawrence takes the snap. Lawrence throws, passes short, and incomplete for Zay Jones. Greg Newsom doing a little row your boat celebration.
I think he was doing something else.
Yeah, Jones does not get possession there. Nope. Second and goal.
Ground, number 1. And number 2, it looked like it bounced around in there even after he did possession.
Second and goal, Lawrence. Hand off to ETN, the running back. They probably should hand it off. They don't. Instead, it is really picked off from Walker, and that would have been a pick 6. No question about it.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Now you hand it off.
Now
the first 2 times, the pass didn't work. The first one was barely short. 2nd and goal, I don't even know where he was throwing that to. Now you run it. If you don't get it, then at least you have the 3 points there. But
third and goal could be the last offensive play of the game for Jacksonville. Ingram in motion. from left to right in shotgun. Lawrence takes the snap. Lawrence fires for the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown, his second of the game.
Well,
So they pull him with a 4. Minute and a half. Lawrence is calling for 2. I like this.
why?
Well,
That's
because
ballsy because if you
if you don't get it,
this,
then you need a
you
touchdown.
need a touchdown. If you do get it, you only need a field goal. So, like, if I were the Jags, I'd go for 1 and try to bring this game within 3 so that even if they do kick a field goal, you're still only down 6 to the point where a touchdown could help you win the game. You know what I mean?
This is crazy. I mean, I get the play call, but the game where you've been getting thoroughly outclassed, I don't think
Timeout, Brown.
now's the time to do it. Cleveland burns their second timeout. Of course, whether they get it or not, if Cleveland recovers the onside kick, it's all for naught anyways.
Well, yeah, of course. But
Still, just a very puzzling play call. I mean, if it works, you recover the onside kick. Hey, game-winning field goal wins you the game. If you don't get it, recover the onside kick. Well, crap. Now you have to score a touchdown and not a field goal just to send it into overtime. That'd be nuts. We had our second overtime game here. Jacksonville 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions.
Do you think they should go for 2 or 1 here?
I would go for 1, make it save, get the field goal.
I would say make it safe.
Make it overtime. If
Yeah.
you guys get it.
Safe bets
Save
get
it.
get 1. Touchdown Ravens, game over. Ravens win.
That's crazy.
It is a punt return for a touchdown.
Oh, that's crazy.
Overtime.
They're about to show it on
Wallace.
red zone. Here's the 2-point conversion. Ingram in motion. Lawrence. He's got to be sacked.
No way.
I think they're just outthinking themselves.
No.
That was sick. What a Tyrone Wallace. What a punt return. Tyron Wallace.
Game over.
Punt
That's
return
huge.
win for the Ravens. They are going to, for now, be the 1 seed. Miami could possibly
They have to win
They
tomorrow.
have to
night
win
against
tomorrow
Tennessee.
against Tennessee to reclaim their throne. I feel bad for the Rams, man. What a great game. Ends in a punt return touchdown. That's crazy. That game had like 3 minutes of overtime, and it still ended before this one. 3:38. I feel like I'm calling a college football game right here with how long this broadcast has lasted.
It's 4:41.
Of course, they picked the day where I'm not feeling my best. And they, of course, play the almost 4-hour game on a day where I was hoping that, the game would just be very quick, 3 hours, 10 minutes, be done with it. A successful onside kick was last year in Week 10 against the Chiefs. They ended up losing that game. McManus kicked it. And now Kevin Stefanski wants a further explanation. He's actually going to call a timeout, his last.
What?
I mean, he's doing an onside kick. I don't understand why you'd call a timeout.
If the Jaguars recover this, that's simply on their coach.
Kevin Stefanski playing with fire.
They're showing it again on the CPS replay. Almost lost his footing and went all the way. Tylan Wallace.
That's crazy win for the Ravens. So, of course, follow me on Fletcher Sports Zone. I'll be posting the Ravens win. They're probably the winner of this game as well. I'll probably post the Browns win. Do a little announcing there. And the Bucks. Here's the onside kick that is recovered by Cleveland. That was just a terrible onside kick. Don't really know what the end goal was there. Approach recovers. Both
Browns
teams
win.
got to go to 8-5. Wow. Good
Both
job of the Browns today.
So the Browns are now ahead of the Jags in the total AFC standings now.
Well-
if you get rid of the playoff picture out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
the Browns are technically would have the advantage over
Jaguars are going
Jacksonville.
to stay the 4th seed no matter what happens in the Chiefs or Dolphins game. And the Browns are going to be the top wild card team at 8-5. Joe Flacco, his second start with the Browns, getting his first win and his first career win since he played the Browns in Week 2 of last year as a member of the Jets. The AFC playoff picture is really heating up right now with that win. Baltimore 10-3. Look at all these teams in the wild cards. Browns, Steelers, Bengals, all in the wild card. So every single AFC North team is in the playoff spot.
Buffalo just scored. You know what's
Crazy.
You know what's crazy about this? The Chargers and Raiders play each other next Thursday on Thursday Night Football. That has more playoff implications than we thought.
Yep. Especially if either team wins today, they're going to be knocking on the door. The Chargers play the Bills in a couple of weeks.
The Chargers are playing the Broncos right now. Same with the Vikings and the Raiders playing right now.
Thanks for stopping by, Ben. We're just about to wrap up the broadcast. 31-27, Cleveland wins it here in Week 14. Jaguars offense got going a little too late. Cleveland's defense continues to show why they're one of the best in the league. Foul kneel down from Flacco. The Browns win it. 31-27, Jacksonville drops 2 in a row with the Ravens. Next up on the schedule, we'll see you next Sunday. Hopefully, I am feeling significantly better by then. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next broadcast.